Good morning, everybody. Jim Weller here, and welcome to another edition of Weller Does Delmarva. What number is this? This is number 513. 513 times we've done this show, and we want to say thank you to all the people that have made the magic happen. In other words, there's a lot that goes on a Saturday morning. There's a lot that goes on all week long, a lot of lining up of guests and coordinating things and just making things happen. So I want to say thanks a lot to everybody. And I want to tell you right off the bat that Fine Day Radio, the apps are available. So if you would like them, I believe you can get them in the Google store. And so just look up Fine Day Radio, whether you got Android or whether you got an iPhone. Go to the App Store and look up Fine Day Radio, because we're streaming this show now on the app. And soon the radio station will be up and running, and we'll be able to sell you packages, and all kinds of things will be happening. So, Colin, we're going to take a picture first of all. All right. So anyway, and what's up with you? Want to talk about Wall Service Center, or what do you want to
let's
chat?
Continue on with the apps and all that stuff. So yes.
So one's called the Google Play Store.
Yes. All right.
What's the other?
Here's a problem we're going to run into.
Okay, go ahead.
With people searching it and trying to understand. So it's Fine.
F-I-N-E.
Yes. Day Radio.
Okay. Fine Day Radio.
Like Find a Radio in it. That's not what it is.
Oh, Fine Day Radio.
Exactly, yes.
Okay.
And I had that same problem with Alexa. So we also have an Alexa skill.
Alexa skill.
Yep. So you can just ask Alexa to enable the Fine Day Radio skill.
Fine Day
F-I-N-E.
Radio skill.
So
okay.
Have a fine day.
Okay. Fine Day Radio skill. Okay.
Right.
All right. So Alexa, get that done for us, if you would.
Right.
All right.
So anyway, you can go on the app. It's on the Play Store.
Okay.
I was calling it the Google Play Store. Denny said on his phone it's not called the Google Play Store. It just says Play Store.
Play
So
Store.
it's where you would get any other app on your phone.
Okay.
On Apple, it would be the Apple App Store.
Okay.
And then...
is there like a brick and mortar building somewhere they can do it?
No.
Like, is there a building downtown Lincoln or something?
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
All right.
But anyway, they can come to your building, and then you can
We'll do it
install
for them. Right.
Yeah. So yeah,
We'll install it in their car.
you'll double the time as long as it takes to do it.
Can you install them in a vehicle?
Well, it doesn't install in the vehicle, but it works with Apple CarPlay.
Okay.
And the Android Auto.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, it works with those, and actually will come up in your dash, and you can hit it there. Yeah. So. But it's not actually installed on your radio. It's installed on your phone.
But there are apps in the dash of my truck.
There are, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So we would need to contact like General Motors.
Well, no, to get it to put in, I'm sure you would have to contact General Motors and have many $100 bills to hand
Hundreds
to them.
of thousands of them.
Yes.
Okay.
To have them put them in all their vehicles.
Or just tell people to download it at the Play Store.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Play Store, Google Play
Whatever.
Store, Play Store.
So we're ready to sell an ad package too.
Yeah. Also FineDayRadio.com.
Oh yeah. So they can listen to the show right now there.
They can listen right now. So
FineDayRadio.com.
Yeah, it's actually a stream of TV Delmarva right now. So we don't have any radio programming on there yet. We have TV Delmarva. We're starting to get our schedule together. If you kind of have an interest in what might be on, you can look at our schedule right there on it. And see, what our plans are. Everything is subject to change, of course, but
without notice.
This is the direction we're heading anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's exciting.
It is.
And I'm
Jim,
excited.
here's a piece of your hair on here, Jim.
No kidding. Wow. Keep that thing. If it's real long.
I put it over here.
I haven't seen that in a while. Oh, my goodness.
So anyway, Fine Day Radio. And I think we should get some T-shirts. Fine Day Radio. Have a fine day on the back. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That would be cool.
That would be.
Let me make a note of that.
Merch store.
Merch store.
Yes.
T-shirts and hats.
Yep.
T-shirts.
Yep. Our logo. Have a fine day.
Yep, hats. Yeah. Have a fine day radio.
Just have a fine day. It'll say Fine Day Radio in our logo.
Right.
And then on the back it can say have a fine day.
That should be the giveaway.
Right. That is.
That should be the giveaway for the 10-year. Yep. T-shirts, hats, sweatshirts, polos, everything.
Right. Yep.
Come in, we'll give you one of everything.
You can purchase any of these giveaways you want.
That should be the giveaway for
That would
the
be a
show.
good one. Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yep, we'll do that.
And Fine Day Radio could pay for it. All right.
Of course. All right, I'll see you in a bit.
All right, see ya. All right, thank you. Colin Walls Service Center. All right, now we're prepping for the radio. The radio. Lawrence, thank you very much for all that he does. It could not happen without Lawrence back at the controls there. But there's controls here, there's controls there. It's everywhere. So good morning, everybody. Jim Weller here. You're watching and listening to a brand new edition of Weller Does Delmarva. And people say, what is Weller Does Delmarva? It's a weekly show. We do it each and every Saturday morning right here at the Milford Diner in Milford, Delaware, okay? And you're invited. Like, you can come and you can watch the show. You can have breakfast. You can have a cup of coffee. You can just sit there and smile, whatever you want to do. So anyway, that's where we're at, the Milford Diner in Milford, Delaware, and you are invited. Now, we're live on TV. We're live on radio. We're live on Facebook. We're live on YouTube. And we're live sitting right here inside the Milford Diner, okay? So I think Alicia can make her way over. Alicia Hollis is going to be my first victim of the day. But anyway, let's talk about Fitzgerald Salvage and Recycling real quick, okay? So Fitzgerald Salvage and Recycling is a sponsor of the show. So this is a commercial. Bless you, Linda. Linda Bosco is sneezing on air. No, I'm just kidding. Trying to give her a hard time. Anyway, so with that said, Fitzgerald Salvage and Recycling, we appreciate their support of the show. It's the Fitzgerald family, and you hear me talk about them week after week. They've been in the Lincoln community, I think, as long as there's been blacktop. In other words, maybe even before, 80-some years they've been there, the Fitzgerald family. I think 87, 88 years, something like that. So anyway, I just want to let you know we appreciate you. We appreciate Karen Fitzgerald and Kim Addix, and then we've got Johnny and Scott Fitzgerald, so we appreciate the whole family, all right? So what does Fitzgerald's do? They sell parts. They sell, like, starters and alternators, and they sell motors and transmissions, and they sell body parts like fenders and doors and trunk lids and all kinds of things. So if you need something at Fitzgerald's, they probably can fix you up. So you give them a call and say, I got this make and model car. Do you have the part that I need? All right. So they also buy scrap metal. So if you got like an old gas grill laying out in the yard and you think it's going to revive itself eventually and it just isn't, it's rusting away, they'll buy it. So if you take scrap metal there, they just weigh it and pay you by the pound, and they buy it off of you. And they also sell crushed concrete. And people say, who in the world would use crushed concrete? I use it all the time. But a lot of people that buy sheds and carports and things like that, instead of putting down regular concrete, which is, it adds up, you can put down crushed concrete. So it's concrete that's been recycled and crunched all up like little pelletized pieces of ice, and you spread it out and you've got crushed concrete. It makes a nice surface for, you know, whatever you may need it for. So anyway, they sell crushed concrete. Now, another thing that they do is they also receive junk concrete. So like if you busted up a sidewalk, you can't put it in your trash can or your dumpster, they will take junk concrete off your hands. They don't charge you, nor do they pay you for that. So they sell parts, they buy scrap metal, they also sell crushed concrete, and they just want to let you know that, you know, they're there. They've been doing recycling, environmentally friendly company. I've known the Fitzgerald's family ever since I was a little youngin'. When I was a kid, I used to walk from Milford to Lincoln to, you know, work at Maypop Tire Company, which was right across the street from Fitzgerald Salvage and Recycling. So thank you to the Fitzgeralds for your support of the show, for all you do for our community. You can't go far and not see something that they don't have their hand in. They're good people, and we appreciate them. So thank you very much. And they just want to remind people that they do recycle cars, but only Jesus recycles people. Other than that, it is time for Alicia Hollis. Alicia, how you doing there, young lady?
I'm wonderful.
We need you to snuggle right up to that microphone. But first, a picture. I forgot about that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
First, a picture.
I saw Linda.
All right. So Alicia is with KSI, which is an abbreviation for
Kent Sussex Industries.
And you've been there a while. You were a teenager when you started.
I was a teenager. I've been there for a while. Seen
Wow.
a lot of exciting things happen. We've
Right,
got
the
a
camp.
Lenape
I saw that.
just started
I didn't know it had a
recently.
pool.
It's got a pool. It's got 2 basketball hoop things.
Really?
A couple pavilions with some picnic tables under there. and this was our first week of camp.
This week.
So Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, we had campers at Camp Lenape.
Really?
So we're so excited. I had the opportunity to be there for a few minutes on Friday.
Wow.
They had a magician. So they've got all kinds of neat, fun things planned for the entire 5-week camp.
5 weeks. Wow.
5 weeks.
So every week, is it a different group of people?
No, it's pretty much the same group. Some of them will come all 5 weeks. Some of them have chosen maybe they're on vacation for a week or something, so they may come 4 weeks. We've had some donations come in so that anybody who couldn't afford to come to camp,
Somebody helps underwrite the cost.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we've had a lot of donations.
Is this owned and operated by KSI?
It is, and we've just changed the C in camp to a K in
Okay,
camp to
okay.
better reflect the KSI Camp
Good
Lenape.
thinking.
So we're so excited for all of the opportunities that
I would say.
facility provides.
And the camaraderie and the memories that are going to be made. I mean, what a great thing.
The historical value there at Camp Lenape has been really interesting to find out.
Did you guys buy it, or you're renting it, or?
So we bought it. What happened is last summer, Ann Haggerty has a son who's 20 years old with Down syndrome.
Okay.
And Justin had been going to camp for the last 2 summers.
Okay. There
at
Okay.
Camp Lenape. So, she's a concerned mother. So the first year she was a little nervous. The second year it was a little more comfortable. And oh my goodness, the last day of camp, the director said, "I'm sorry, Miss Haggerty and all the other parents, we're not going to be able to have camp anymore. United Cerebral Palsy just can't keep it going. They're looking for a nonprofit to take over." So Ann came back to our management team and said, "Here's an awesome opportunity." And she came up with ways that people can support the camp with camperships, signs on the fence with your logo on it. And so we started rolling with the acquisition of the property. We found out that we were granted the property. And so then we started making all kinds of changes that we needed to do so that it would be ready for camp. Safe, cleaned, renovations here and there. Got everything to the point that we had an inspection and passed everything. And so the campers came in, and they're 7 years old through 21.
Okay.
Ann Haggerty started this mission for KSI and Camp Lenape, and then on May 7th, Ann passed away, and so we've had this real big push to have people help decorate the fence at Camp Lenape.
Okay.
So those people who have donated $250 on up. They've got signs out on Camp Lenape recognizing their support.
Wow.
And we wanted it to be fun and decorative when the kids came to camp all summer. So the signs have like flowers on the borders and either somebody's name or somebody's logo. It doesn't have to be a business, it can be individuals. So so we're all trying to live like Ann.
Live like Ann.
And have a positive experience and impact on so many people with camp. Each day, KSI is taking a field trip to Camp Lenape.
Okay.
So the people who normally come to KSI, the adults that we serve, every day a group of them gets to go to Camp Lenape. They can help do crafts with the kids that are there. Have
whole different
breakfast
environment.
and lunch. Whole different environment.
How
fun
exciting.
Day.
So you bust them up and bust them back.
Yeah.
You got a good team of people around you.
We have an awesome team of people. And for those who are listening who are looking for ways to get involved with KSI, not only do we have camp going on right now, but we're also getting ready for one of our major fundraisers, which is our 3-club golf tournament.
Okay.
So we still have spaces available for people who would like to golf.
Okay.
So it's a cool concept. It's only 3 clubs.
Okay.
So I try to make the analogy so that people realize how that 3-club tournament relates to a KSI. And that is that when you get out on that golf course, you can only rely on the 3 clubs that you have taken.
Okay.
So you may have to improvise.
Okay.
And in life, when I have a disability, I have to improvise.
Right.
So, maybe somebody would get up to that last green and they would want to putt with a putter, but they didn't take a putter with them.
Right.
So they have to make that hit with a different club. And I say, that's kind of trying to give you the feel of what it's like to have a disability. You use what you have, you make modifications.
Right.
And you rely on your team because you may have a certain strength and I have a different strength. So you take the clubs appropriate for your strength and I take the clubs appropriate for my strength. So we get on the same team and hopefully all those strengths and weaknesses
come together.
And they come together and they have
That's
a great
what it's all
day
about.
on the golf course. And of course we have lots of sponsorship available for that also.
So how would somebody reach you if they had a question or wanted to get involved?
I love for people to call and talk to me so I can go over the whole gamut. So it's 302-422-4014.
4104. 302-422.
4014.
I said it wrong.
4014.
4014.
In that
4014.
4014.
In that order. 422-4014.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, is there an email?
My email is Hollis A at KSIINC.org.
All right, and I'm sure there's Facebook pages and a website.
Look at
so
Ken Sussex Industries, Camp Lenape. If you look at Camp Lenape's Facebook page, you will be delighted to share in some of the fun that those campers have been having this week.
Wow, well, very good. All right, well, I'm going to let you go.
Thank you so much for the opportunity. I love listening to all of the things that you do. You're so knowledgeable of all of your sponsors.
I'm not that knowledgeable. But
well, you do a great job with it, and I
good at
appreciate
fluffing
the opportunity. You do a good job at fluffing it.
Okay.
Thanks for letting
All
me
right,
chat.
see you. Thanks, Alicia. Bye-bye. Kent Sussex Industries, if you've never known them, you can take a tour. You can give them a call. You can get involved. I mean, they always will allow people to make a donation, but they also need a donation of some of your time if you want to get involved in some way, shape, or form and help out in some way, shape, or form. So anyway, that is Kent Sussex Industries, all right? Now, we got a busy show going on today. I do want to mention that the carport special that we had, any carport $2,500 or greater, is still 10% off, okay? They were supposed to end at the end of May, then the end of June. For sure, it's a firm. We're ending it July 15th, Jim. No more, no more, no more. I think they extended it just for me to get me off their back. So if you want a carport, Weller's is open, and today is a good day to talk carports, trailers, sheds, or whatever you may want to. Let's talk about ice cream. Everybody seems to love ice cream. It is a cool thing. It's a neat thing, and it always makes you feel good. If you're having a bad day, get some ice cream. And where would I get it? At my sponsor, Vanderwins. Vanderwins. Now, they are in Dewey Beach, Fenwick Island. I know they're in Greenwood. They're also outside of Greenwood or outside of Bridgeville on 404. So it's Vanderwins Farm Creamery, Vanderwins ice cream. You can get a quart, you can get a cone, you can get a pint, you can get a cup. If you're having a birthday party, if you're having a grand opening, if you're having a customer appreciation day, you can hire them to bring one of their trucks out. And that's what you can do. So I'm going to open up the phone lines real quick. I'm talking real quick, okay? Real quick. Get your phone ready. We're going to give you 2 gift cards to Vanderwins for free. 2 of them now, all right? 2 Vanderwins. 2 Vanderwins. Call me right now, and I'm going to put your name on the list. It's 302-422-7336. It works if you dial it in that order, 422-7336, and I'll put your name on the list. You stop by Weller's in Bridgeville starting next week, Tuesday through Saturday, and there'll be 2 gift cards to Vanderwins sitting there waiting for you. 2 of them for free. Call me right this minute, 422-7336, and I want to say thank you to the Vanderwin family for their support of the show. Now, another thing is the canopies. I had somebody the other day buy 10 of them things. So I just want you to know, we got this crazy deal on these canopies. It's a 13 by 13 pop-up canopy. And people say, how come you're so inexpensive? Because I bought them, I got a deal on them. So in other words, they're normally $229. This is a good quality Coleman canopy, 13 by 13, $229. And then my friends at Amazon, they've got them for $169. But me at Weller's, not knowing how to market very well, I've got them for $100. So $100 for these canopies, okay? They're brand new in the box, in the bag, got a little carrying bag. And we had one place buy 5. Now they come back and bought 10. And we want you to understand, I don't care if you need 50 of them. So if you want to buy some of these, they're $100 a piece. The price is going to go back up, but right this minute, if you need a canopy, it's $100. We got a phone call. Caller, are you there? They just hung up. If you call, you got to just hold on. They make the phone stop ringing, but I'm still talking, so I got to get to you. I don't have any phone helpers there. But anyway, so 2 gift cards to Vanderwins. If you want them, call me now, 302-422-7336, and I'll answer the phone, hopefully, and get to you as quick as I can. Donnie Donovan is another sponsor of the show. So his name is Donnie Donovan. He owns a business called Blue Wave Power Wash. And ever since I've been advertising for him, first of all, I've dealt with him, been very happy with him. So the people you hear me talk about and advertise, I've dealt with, all right? The one thing about Donnie, he either answers his phone or he will call you back. I know that sounds rare, but he does do it. If he says he's coming, he'll show up. We live in a day and time, people say, man, they don't answer their phone, or they don't call me back, or they don't show up. He does it all. So if you need something power washed, whether it's your sidewalks, whether it's your pavers, whether it's around the pool, whether it's your deck, whether you own some big equipment, you want that power washed, whatever you may need, maybe you got a concrete sidewalk, or you've got like a nice big concrete driveway. It's got this round thing that he did my pavers with, and it's really cool. So anyway, swing sets, playhouses, your shed, whatever you need cleaned up, he can clean it up for you. It's Blue Wave Power Wash. Look him up on the web or on like his Facebook page. Phone number 302-853-0968. That's 302-853-0968. Donnie Donovan, Blue Wave Power Washing. Tell him Jim Weller sent you. He's an honest guy. He's fair. He'll do you a good job, and you won't be disappointed. Now, I heard the phone ring. So, caller, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
And who am I talking to?
You were talking to Tom.
Tom, how's Tom today? Tom in Milton. What's things like in Milton today?
Well, it's Felton.
Oh, Felton.
But just as well.
All right.
Very hot, sunny right now.
All right. Felton has a really nice hardware store, doesn't it?
It does. It does. If you can't find it in there, it doesn't exist.
That's about true. Yep. They have a lot of nice stuff.
It's a nice place to just go walk around and see what's available.
It is.
And the people in there are just great.
Yep. So, you calling for a couple gift cards to Vanderwins?
I did, sir.
All right. Well, I'll set them aside for you. You pick them up at Weller's next week, just Tuesday through Saturday, okay?
All right. Thank you, Jim.
Hey, Tom, are you watching on TV or listening on the radio?
I'm listening on radio.
All right. Well, thank you for your support, okay?
Well, you're welcome, Jim. Thank you.
See ya. Bye-bye. Bye.
Bye.
That was Tom from Felton. I thought he said Milton. I hear Milton's getting ready to lower the speed limit to 15 miles an hour, and I wanted to know what he thought about that. In other words, I heard that on the radio the other day. So with that said, I think it's just in certain areas. Our 10-year anniversary is coming up. A lot of people heard about it last week. I made a crazy offer, and I'm going to make it again. If you want to join us for our party, we're going to have a celebration here on August 26th, okay? I will give you your first $10 towards your breakfast, okay? So I'm going to give you a $10 gift card that day, August 26th, that I would like you to use that day right here in the Milford Diner. If you want one of these gift cards, you need to call me. I'll put your name on the list, and then when you come on that day, I'll have it ready for you, okay? So if you want a $10 gift card to the Milford Diner, call me right now. I'll add your name to the list. I had 9 people. I got rid of 9 of them last week. I got 9 of them spoken for last week. So if you want to join us for our 10-year anniversary, that's 120 times we've done this show. Okay? No, it's not. No, it's not. What is 52 times 10? I think it's 520, by golly. 520 times we've done this show. See? So I just want you to know, Linda's looking up to see what number is it? Yeah, so we're at 513 right now. August 26th is when we're going to celebrate. And if you want to join us, we're trying to pack the house. We're going to give you $10 towards your breakfast for free. So it's that simple. You just come that day, and I'll give you a $10 gift card, but you got to be on the list, okay? And how do you get on the list? You call me right now at 302 422-7336. 422-7336. I'm going to get you on the phone, and then I'm going to put your name on the list for the $10 gift cards, okay? Wilson's Auction is open today. Another good sponsor of the show. Man, they got a lot of stuff down there. That place is packed. So you can go to wilsonsauction.com and you can see all the stuff they're going to auction off today. There's pictures. So it starts at 10 o'clock. You can go there right now and start walking around and looking and stuff like that. Wilson's Auction is right on Route 113 in Lincoln. And there are thousands of things going to be sold today. There are furniture, there are appliances, there's glassware, there's jewelry, there's coins, there's all kinds of stuff. And I just want you to know it goes and starts at 10 o'clock this morning, and then it goes all day and into the evening, okay? For the person that's on the phone line, I'm going to come to you in just a minute. But anyway, Wilson's Auction also on Tuesday nights has an auto auction at 6 o'clock. You can buy a car, you can sell a car. So if you got something you want to sell, drop it off at Wilson's Wednesday through Friday. They'll sell it on Saturday. Or if you want to get rid of an automobile or buy another automobile, you can do that on Tuesday. Tuesday nights it's at 6, Saturdays it's at 10. And if you're visiting the area and you've never been to Wilson's Auction, it's a lot of fun, okay? Tax-free. No sales tax, and on top of that, no buyer's premium. It's on Route 113 in Lincoln. You can learn a lot about them at wilsonsauction.com or Wilson's Auction on the Facebook. Now, I have another phone call. Caller, are you there?
Yes, Jim.
And who am I talking to?
Hi, Jim. This is Betty and Charlie from Milton. I cannot hear you.
Okay, how about now? Can you hear me now?
Yes, just barely.
All right, I'll talk louder. But anyway, I want to know, I missed you. You were here a couple weeks ago, the week I wasn't here.
Yes, I wanted to tell you that Charlie and I were there to support Kevin.
Well, good. He needed it.
And then we came back Thursday because we had a coupon.
Oh, the 10% off. Did you use the coupon?
Yes.
It tastes.
The food is really good there.
It tastes even better when you save 10%, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. That helps also.
All right. Are you coming on the 26th?
Yes, Charlie and I will be there on the 26th.
Can I put you down for two $10 gift certificates?
Please do. Charlie was supposed to be with me on the other phone, but he got a little busy.
Okay, that's fine. All right. Well, what were you going to say?
And I need to add that I've been watching and listening to you on using the computer with Delmarva TV.
TV Delmarva.
Because when we go to Weller Does Delmarva Facebook, the volume isn't that loud.
The volume isn't that loud. All right. Well, we're going to get a hold of Facebook first thing this morning.
But
fix that.
We've been using Delmarva TV.
Excellent. All right. Well, I'm going to let you go. I got your name on the list, and that's not July 26th. That's August 26th. Okay.
That's correct, Jim.
All right.
We'll see you then.
You kids take care. Okay.
We sure will.
All right. Bye. All right. There you go. It's that simple. If you want to come join us on August 26th, we're giving away these $10 gift cards that we want you to use right here at the Milford Diner that day. We're going to fill this place with people, and your first $10 towards your breakfast is on me. It is my 10-year anniversary. 10-year anniversary. All right, caller, are you there?
Yes, I am, Jimmy. We're out on our walk listening to you.
All right. And is this, who is this? Is this Connie?
You guessed it right.
How you doing?
Holly.
All right. Are you two coming?
Yeah, we will plan on that.
All right. Well, we will be ready for you, okay?
Okay, we enjoyed our other time being there.
Where are you walking to? Where are you going?
Well, when Skip's with me and we walk to the end of our lane and back, when I'm by myself, I'll generally walk up to the church.
Okay.
Our lane is 0.6 of a mile long.
All right. I walk to the kitchen and back. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll see you both. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Jimmy. Have a blessed day.
All right. Bye. Bye. All right. Just in time. Hi there. How you doing? So anyway, just want to let you know that at Weller's in Bridgeville, they tell me that we are open now. So just want to let you know, I think they're opening early today. I don't know if that was a misprint or not. But anyway, Weller's is supposed to be open at 8, but I guess they're allowed to open early if they want. But anyway, if you have any questions, that's fine. Colin, what's up with you?
Hey, good morning, Jim.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. What's up?
So watch it on TVDelmarva.com. You can watch the show there if you want to. You can watch it FineDayRadio.com.
FineDayRadio.com, okay.
Yep. I'm going to have to see if findaradio.com is available.
And just get it anyway.
Forward it to,
That's a good idea.
Yeah, I'm going to do that.
You're
as soon as I
thinking.
get done here.
Right.
Nobody
It's
go
just
do
like,
it.
It's just like me. I got the IHateJimWeller.com app.
Do you?
Just in case
The
somebody
app.
decides to open their own Facebook page or whatever.
Right.
I need to
Well-
get the Jim Weller, GYM. Go ahead.
Yeah. So anyway, we've been talking about Fine Day Radio.
Right. Like have a fine day.
Right.
Right. Fine day radio.
And all the different ways you can watch, listen, and all that. So actually right now, at findayradio.com, you can even see what's going on there. So we
Wait a minute.
Facebook.
Findayradio.com.
Facebook, if you look at it right there on your tablet, you can see that we've got the Facebook
By the
feed
time I
embedded
get
right
there.
in there. So
Really?
Yep.
How you spelling fine? Fine.
Day.
Golly day.
Oh, you got to turn the
Fin.
internet.
Oh my gosh. Colin.
You need to get rid of that Xfinity.
Fine.
D
Day radio. Fine day
No,
radio.
You're on Facebook. You got to go to .com.
Okay.
You got to go on the internet. You heard of that? Internet?
Yeah, I have. Just bear with me here. I can't.
I
This
put
is
him on
not.
the
This is
spot
not the
here.
iPad I normally use.
Oh, okay. It's way different.
It's for me. It is anyway.
It's usually flipped the other way. That's why.
Google. I'll go to Google.
Okay, go to Google.
Okay, and I'm going to look up Fine. FINE. DAY radio. RADIO. Right.
Yeah.
Fine day radio.
Now, just go to findayradio.com.
Good golly, Jim Weller.
Just like I said the first time.
You're working with your kids here today.
You're doing a Google
The younger
search.
ones. Oh my.
Oh, you're searching for
What are you
videos.
telling me to do?
Let me see it. Let me see it. Do you know what a browser is?
No.
Okay. FINEDAYRADIO.com.
This is TV at its finest, folks.
It is. So it's pretty
Teach 'em.
easy. Fine.
All right. Now, what's a browser mean?
Well, Google Chrome is
Okay.
a browser, or
Okay.
Safari, or whatever
Okay.
you want to use.
Listen, you're embarrassing me.
But you were using the search feature
Right.
in Google.
And I'm not supposed to?
Well, you just want to go directly to the website, findayradio.com. You don't have to. It's
Okay.
all one long thing. You don't put
Okay,
space.
can we get off of my inabilities?
But if you look right there,
Okay. It's all there.
there it is. You see?
Oh,
So this
really?
is the website. Yeah.
Can I
Well,
push the button or will we get feedback?
No, you can push the button. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. We'll get positive or negative feedback.
Uh-oh. It's not working.
No, it's not working
I
right.
give up on this. All right,
Anyway.
I need my own iPad back.
Right.
I got a dozen of these things.
So
but
anyway,
this
and
is-
actually, if you go there, we've got a poll. Scroll up, Jim. You'll see our
A
latest
poll?
poll.
Get out of town.
When will Fine Day Radio launch? What's the launch?
Oh,
date?
we're
What do
making
you
a
think it
contest
is?
out of it.
Yeah. So there you go. You can
Okay.
vote and
Really?
take a guess on
Participate on our latest poll. All right, so we need people to go do this,
when,
right?
participate in our latest poll. I thought I had a typo on there. Well, I did. It actually had a typo.
I corrected one.
It did an autocorrect 5-day radio.
Really?
Yeah. I corrected one of yours too.
Really? Okay. So anyway, July 9th.
Yeah.
You really want it by August 26th.
Well, I'd like it like tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Well,
We could
wait till
take it
Monday.
tomorrow.
Let's wait till Monday.
Wait till Monday, okay.
Yeah.
So it could be any hour, folks.
Oh, it
In
could
other
be,
words,
yeah.
that's the thing. In other words, we've applied. We're waiting for approval. And, we just don't know when it's going to be approved.
Well, we've been told that it was like on somebody's desk, and
Just waiting. So
And
if
they
there's
just-
anybody
one
listening
day-
that can move it along with the FCC, we're ready.
right.
I don't think we're ready. Colin thinks we're ready. But either way, we're going to be on the air with Fine Day Radio. We need you to go and participate in this poll.
Yes.
Use the browser.
Yep.
Okay. And I'll have a
Yes.
lesson on how to get to
Yep.
the browser.
We're doing a tutorial here.
I am a senior citizen. I did turn
I feel
65.
like we're at the cheer center or the senior center, and we've just asked
Teaching
you
the
to
class.
come up. And
Right.
Jim, can you show
Anybody
us?
here ever heard of the internet, in other words? Well, I thought it was a passing thing. I didn't think it was going to hang around, Oh, my gosh.
Oh, boy. But anyway, so, yeah, findayradio.com. Search for it also on your Google Play Store, your Android, or the Apple App Store.
And these are all
of it is
free.
there. They're all free. Yes.
We're not charging yet.
We actually could charge. We're set up.
That's what I'm thinking. We should be charging for this app.
No, we're not charging.
We're not. Okay.
No.
But we're starting a radio station. We got a lot of things to tell people about. I did my first Facebook Live yesterday.
You did on that page.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't think it's got 500 views yet, so we got to keep cranking them views.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Well, I thought we did really good for, we've only got we got a little over 200 now, but at the time we only had
like 100.
120 something.
So we had 120 people that liked the page, and we've had 478 views. So
right. And
that
now
is pretty good.
We're over 200. We're like almost 220 now that have liked
okay. In one day.
Yeah.
Okay. So like our page.
Yep. Like our page.
All right.
All right.
We're going. Okay.
See you in a bit.
Thank you. We're going live. All right. We're going live on the radio now. So we're on TV, radio, Facebook. We're right here inside the Milford Diner. There's a whole mess of stuff going on. Was there a phone call on hold all that time? Okay. All right. No problem. Just checking. All right. That would have been a long time to be on hold, wouldn't it? All right. So we got more guests coming up. I guess we are ready. So I just want to say that Jerry's Lawn Care is another good sponsor of the show. And I just want to let you know that we appreciate Jerry. This is Jerry Santoro. Now, there's a guy that's been involved with the show probably 8 or 9 years out of the 10 years. So we've got some people that have been with us right from the get-go, and we appreciate those sponsors. So we just want you to know, if you need your grass cut, if you can't take it any longer, Jerry does lawn care, lawn cutting. If you need some pavers, if you want an irrigation system, if you have some tree work you need done, he does it all. He sells firewood if you need some firewood. He also sells mulch. A lot of the stuff you can pick it up from him, or he can deliver it, either one. There's a lot of things that he does. So Jerry Santoro, his business is called Jerry's Lawn and Tree Care. And he's a local guy, and you give him a call. Estimates are free. He's licensed. He's insured. But Jerry is a can-do type guy. So if you got a project and Jerry says he's going to do it, he's going to do it. He's going to show up. He's got the equipment. He's got the manpower, and he'll do a good job for you. So if I didn't mention what you may need done and you wonder if Jerry does it, just give him a call. And Jim said, give me a call. So it's 302-363-6025. That's 363-6025. It's jlc-llc.com on the web. Jerry's Lawn and Tree Care. And on Facebook, it's Jerry's Lawn and Tree Care. And it's jlc-llc.com on the website. Okay? So anyway, that's what we got. Jerry Santoro will help you out any way he can. Next guest is Chuck Creighton. How you doing there, Chuck?
I'm doing good. How you doing, Jim?
I'm doing good. I'm getting lessons in how to use a computer.
Yeah, I see.
Okay? Can't believe it. So, you are the guy that's running Weller's Utility Trailers. Is that correct?
That's what they tell me. Yes, sir.
All right. And you're doing a good job of it. Oh, picture time. By golly, Linda. Picture time. All right. There we go. All right. So, what's up with you?
We're getting ready to open up in Weller's. You said a while ago they're open. I believe there are people there. I saw George. He was there.
Well, I had somebody send me a note saying, are these guys open or not?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, no, George gets there.
Oh, he does.
He opens up everything.
George is amazing.
When I get there, everything's ready to go.
Yep. If you've never met George, you need to stop in and just say hello to him.
He's a great mechanic, great technician for all the repairs.
And just a great employee.
Yeah, great guy.
Just a great person,
guy,
Like, we don't have to wonder if George is coming to work.
Right.
Like everybody's got some people you don't really know they're coming to work till you see them.
Yeah.
George is not one of those people. No. You know that George will be there.
You can depend on George.
You can depend on George. All right. So, are we going to do any business today? We're going to sell some canopies. What's going on?
We're going to sell some generators.
We're selling them canopies too cheap. I've been scolded for it.
Well,
in other words, how dare you be below, the bigger companies.
Well,
so
it's working. It's getting people into the store, talking about it.
That's my job.
Yeah.
My job is to not make money. My job is to make the door swing and the phone ring.
Right.
It's up to Chuck to not sell the cheap stuff.
Up to myself.
You got to upsell everybody.
Right.
Right.
We get them in, show them that cheap stuff, and then we go out
Right.
big trailers and So come and
Where
buy
we really
canopy.
people are like, do you really make money on these canopies at $100? No, we don't. Okay, so we don't want you to just come in and buy a canopy and leave. We want you to buy something. It's just like them gift cards. People say, why in the world do you give away these gift cards for free?
Right.
It's not to just give away gift cards, folks. It's to get you through. It's a ploy
They
to
come
get
in,
you through the door.
People come in and say, wow, I didn't know you had all this stuff.
That's exactly what we want.
So, yeah, it's really neat to see people eyes light up when they come
Right.
to the door and see what we got.
And then you need to make sure they leave with something and pay for it. Pay for it. Not just leave with something. Leave with something, but pay for it, okay? So, what else you got going on?
Trailers. We've got the biggest supply of trailers we've had. You know, we keep our inventory. We've always said we had a large inventory, and then we talk. We're gonna stop, stocking up so much. But trailers keep coming in.
It's a bad habit I have.
Every week. So our inventory level has maintained, even though we're selling trailers as hard as we can go. Mm-hmm. Our level of stock has been current.
Let's tell people how terrible of a year we've had.
How terrible of a year.
Chuck tries to make me feel good about having a bad year.
I'm the king of telling you how good everything is.
Right. My daughter, the other day, she realized, she said, you are selling 8 trailers a week less than you did last year. So she's upset. She's in a panic, in other words. And I said, I'm aware of that. You're just now bringing it to my attention. We are down hundreds of trailers this year.
Over
so we need your support, everybody. Even if you don't need a trailer, we need you to buy one. Because
your neighbor wants to borrow it.
Your neighbor wants to borrow it. And if your neighbor doesn't want to borrow it, we'll find somebody that wants to borrow your trailer. We promise.
Promise.
Okay, but we need your support. But Chuck, he tries to say, but it's not that bad. But if it's 200 and some trailers in the first 6 months, my mind's thinking, you know how many it is by the end of the year?
400.
400.
That's what you're thinking.
Now you're cutting into me. Okay?
Yeah.
I can handle a couple hundred less trailers, but 400 or 500 is going to hurt my feelings. But what it is, there's no lie. We had record-breaking years during the COVID season.
Last 3 years have been tremendous.
Unreal. Ever since Chuck came to work.
Something happened there. Yeah.
Right. Something happened there. And then the government gave away all that money, remember?
Yep.
And people were coming in. They were coming in with cash buddy. I mean, they had it. Like, they were stimulating the economy. And so they bought trailers. And now their money's gotten funny.
Right.
And so what they're doing is they're taking that trailer that they bought with the government's money and they're selling it on Marketplace.
They're turning it into cash.
And guess what that's doing to us? It's taking our customer away.
Keeping us from selling trailers.
Right, keeping us from selling trailers. And we're trying to buy every trailer that's on Marketplace if we can and resell it. But it's just too many of them. We're outnumbered.
Right.
Okay, so help me feel good about this again, Chuck. Tell me.
Well,
I'm just messing with you. He does good, though. He really is an encourager. And he's like, Jim, it's only 200.
Yeah, it's only 200.
You know, if it was pennies, it would only be $2. Right. In other words, but I'm like, no, it's trailers. It's not just pennies.
Always can find the sunshine on a rainy day.
You're good, though. You're good to have around. We got a good team. We all complement each other.
Oh, every single person.
I'm Debbie Downer. I'm telling you how bad things are. Even when things are good, we're still not making enough money.
Right.
In other words,
between
never satisfied.
Me and Mike, I think all three of us are different personalities.
I think that's a fact.
We come out of those meetings and stuff with each other.
We're like, did anybody listen to anybody? Did anybody make a point when the three of us have a meeting with each other?
And you'll find that same thing across the sales staff. When you come to our counter, I've got myself,
Jimmy,
Rosa, Jimmy, and Mike.
Everybody's different.
4 totally different personalities, and at 4 different areas of expertise.
Yes,
I'm a commercial guy.
And energy and just the way they handle things. And some people remember to do things. Some people forget to do things. It's great. I mean, it's quite a variety.
Right.
So
Rosa, she'll make you laugh.
Oh,
Jimmy gives you the facts.
The facts.
Yep.
And he could say them the same way 3 times in a row.
And he knows.
He is.
He's very knowledgeable.
Well, he was raised around me.
Yeah. And Jim and Mike is he's a lifelong salesperson. He can tell you everything he knows about the product he's trying to sell you.
He's very good. And he's good with conflict resolution.
He's got that warm and fuzzy feeling when he talks to a customer.
I heard him one day, somebody was all upset, and he said, well, let's see what we can do about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Let's just get to work on it. You know, there's no need to review why you're upset. Let's see what we can do to resolve it.
Make it right. Yep.
Make it right. All right. Weller's Utility Trailers. This is where you're going to get all these different personalities. That's what makes up Weller's.
Right.
It's not even me. I don't even do anything there anymore, in other words, and I'm getting ready to go in a whole nother direction. So I'll be like a ghost. Chuck and Mike are just going to be running with the place.
Yes, sir.
All right. So how do people reach us?
Give us a call, 302-337-8228. We're there today, 8 to 2.
8 to 2.
Tuesday through Friday, 9 to 5.
Okay.
Our website is open 24 hours,
okay.
www.wellers.com.
Yep.
Inventory is current on the website as well. So if you see something online, there's no need to call us, ask if it's available. If it's there, it's available.
Yep.
So
good job.
We're ready to go. We got all kinds of financing. If, money's a little tight, we've got financing. If you have challenge credit, we have solutions for that as well.
We got problems there, or not problems, we got ideas.
So we have, there's no reason for you to come by and say you can't buy a trailer. We can fix it.
And we have a can-do, will-do attitude.
Absolutely.
All right?
Yep.
As long as you'll do what we want you to do, we can do it.
We can do it. Yep.
All right. Anything else, Chuck?
No, sir. That's it. Come by and see us.
Thank you very much.
All right, thank you.
See ya. Go sell something.
Yes, sir.
All right. I got a couple guests coming up in just a second. I want to brag real quick on Chick-fil-A. Just want to let you know that Chick-fil-A is a good sponsor of the show, and we appreciate them very much. So I want you to know that if you need breakfast, lunch, dinner, go to Chick-fil-A and check them out if you would, okay? No matter how long the line, it's always a pleasant experience. I always get moved right through there, and I like dealing with Chick-fil-A, and we appreciate them. Maybe in a little while, we'll give away some Chick-fil-A gift cards. I'm not positive if time is going to allow, but we got some to give away, and we may just do that, all right? So Chick-fil-A, thank you for your support of the show, and we thank Chick-fil-A for their support of our community. All right, we got Denise and Keri, is that correct?
Yeah.
All right. How are you today?
Good. How are you?
Wonderful. And how are you?
I'm great. Oh,
good.
Smile.
What's that? Oh my gosh! I keep forgetting these pictures. I'm gonna go home. No, don't do that. We need you. We need you to keep reminding us about the pictures. All right, Keri's camp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It starts Wednesday, July 26th.
All right. Let's tell everybody what Keri's camp is. Let's pretend like nobody knows nothing.
All right.
So it's a camp.
So it's a old-fashioned camp meeting, revival type services. It runs for 12 nights.
In a row.
From Wednesday, July 26th through Sunday, August 6th.
Couple weeks.
And so yeah, every night there's services that start at 7:30 for adults, and then there's youth services at night, and then the week of Monday the 31st through August 5th, 4th, we have our children's VBS program that starts at 10 o'clock in the morning.
What age does that start at?
Around 2, but I mean, kids of all ages come.
Okay,
and then,
everybody's welcome.
Oh yeah, we take everybody.
Okay, even if you're a kid at heart.
Yes,
in other words,
definitely.
you know, everybody. And this is not just one church. This is the whole community is welcome.
It's for everyone.
It's for everyone.
There's
47 tents that encircle the tabernacle. They're all owned by families.
Right.
The church owns the property, but different families own, and we call them tents.
Right.
They look like cabins, but they're tents.
They're a tent.
They're all open front.
Okay.
And they're owned by families, so those families bring multiple generations.
And they sit like in the front of the tent and listen to the music.
In a rocking chair.
Right. But it's a real nice time of networking and fellowshipping and being around like-minded believers, and it's a good time.
We have our Sugar Shack that has ice cream and everything for people to come, and we even brought free ice cream
I actually have some too.
Yeah, if anyone wants
free
to join
gift
us,
cards.
You can come get a free ice cream cone and enjoy service.
It's free to park.
It's free to park and free to attend.
Okay,
It's just
there's
a love
music.
offering every night. There's it's either a concert or
Some singers.
music and a preacher.
Okay. And it's a variety of preachers. So in other words, so you're going to hear different messages for different styles, in other words. And but it's also just a great time to come together. Under the tabernacle, there's sawdust on the floor. The seats remind me of a movie theater. Like they might have come from a movie theater.
No, they came from the Sussex County Courthouse when it was redone years ago.
Well, they make me think I'm in a movie theater, but it's just such a great environment. It just feels good from the minute you park your car to you're walking around. You're going to see somebody you know. If you don't know anybody, make some new friends.
Right. We shared our Facebook program on our camp program on Facebook, and it already has over 100 shares, but I love looking at them and everyone's saying, it's my favorite time of year. It's my favorite time of year. Camp is coming, so many of us look forward to it every year, and just being with people that we only see maybe at that time.
Right. Is there a place where people actually camp there too?
Yes, there are camper spots, and then some of us, I sleep in our tent.
Oh, okay. Because it's just fun to be there.
Yeah, it is. My kids have grown up there. I grew up there, so we just...
Wow, very good. How long have you been involved then? Ever since you was a youngin'?
Yeah.
Okay, so at least 20 years.
Since I was a baby.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, well, good.
Did you say 20 years?
I said at least 20 years, right. At least 20 years.
Really nice of you.
That was good. So you were just a kid when you started.
Yes.
So, all right. So anyway, how long have you been involved?
All my life also.
Really?
And
Wow.
I am her mother. So,
Okay, wow.
You know,
Very good.
I grew up out there
Okay.
where my parents, that was our summer vacation when I was growing up. We would
What's a memory that sticks with you?
Well, just playing in the dirt and, like Keri said, seeing people you see once a year. And, you know, when I was growing up, so that was back in the 60s.
Okay.
You know, if someone came from Dover, it was a day trip. So
Right. Right.
You know,
That's
I
right.
had friends that, you know, I saw at camp that were coming down from Dover to
Wow.
spend, you know, a week with their grandparents down this way. But it's, you know, where the grandparents always brought their grandkids, and that was the week they had them.
Nice, safe environment.
It is. It's,
You know.
it's open. I mean, it's a circle around the tabernacle.
Right.
So kids play. I mean, wiffle
Yeah,
ball,
they are.
volleyball,
They are out there
duck
playing. There's no
throw.
question.
There's kids running around all the time.
Right.
And, you know, we write on the kids' toys, you know, tent, whatever. We're in tent 7.
Oh, okay. So they
the
make their
tents
way
are-
back to the tent.
At the end of camp, you know, you just, okay, this doesn't belong here. Where does it go?
Right.
And
Oh,
you just
tent
send it
7.
back.
Okay. Wow.
But it's just the fellowship and getting to see people making new friends.
Right.
And people that become lifelong friends.
Isn't it wonderful, though, that it still exists?
It is.
You know, like for all the people, it takes a lot of people to make this work.
It does.
We have a really dedicated camp committee that works tirelessly the entire year to make sure we're bringing camp upgrades, make sure we're finding people to come preach and sing, and it's a lot that happens.
Right.
I more recently have become a part of the camp committee, and it's amazing to see the work that goes into it behind
Right,
the scenes
right.
that, you know, as a kid running around out there, you just think it happens.
Right. The game you're playing is you just think,
you just
right.
show up and it's there, but you know, there's a lot of people that really put in a lot of work over the year to make camp happen.
So this is for anybody.
This is for
Christians,
everyone.
non-Christians,
Yep.
you know, if you just want to have an encouraging evening, hear a good word. There's prayer time if you need to be prayed for or you have prayer requests. Kids can have a good time, good safe environment. It is no charge. Is that
No
correct?
charge.
No charge to go to the camp or anything.
And no charge for the VBS program or anything.
Nothing.
Yep.
So just come as you are and have a good time, in other words.
Yep.
Very, very
All right.
casual setting.
The food, there's a charge for the food,
There
right?
is a charge for the
Right,
food.
right.
The Sugar Shack, you know,
Right.
sells ice cream and candy and sodas.
Okay.
There is a food truck that will be there
Okay.
each night if you want something more substantial
Right.
to eat. There is a charge for that, and then we
Okay.
operate off a love offering.
Right, so you receive
we
a
do
love
have
offering.
expenses.
Right, you do have expenses?
Yes, we
Your
do.
electricity costs money?
For
And your
sure.
insurance and everything
Yes.
else? The roof repairs and so on. So could somebody just write a donation? I mean,
Yes,
like,
they
even
could.
if they're not ready now, let's say they do their donating at the end of the year. Is Keri's Camp something that can be donated to?
Keri's Camp is a religious organization,
Okay.
so we are nonprofit.
Okay.
You can make donations at any time.
Okay.
We have some bigger expenses coming up.
Okay.
We need to rebuild what's called the Sugar Shack, or the confectionery. It
Okay.
needs to be rebuilt, so
All right.
we will be looking at rebuilding
Needing to
that
do.
over the winter.
Okay.
So yes, we do have expenses, and there's upkeep to
Right.
the camp.
It's a big facility,
It is.
you know. So anyway, all right. Is there a Facebook page?
There is a Facebook page, Keri's Camp.
How you spelling Keri?
Carey.
Okay.
Apostrophe S Camp.
Who was this camp named after?
Me.
Oh, really, Keri? I see Keri.
The Carey family
Okay.
donated the land to
Really?
Keri's church and camp lots and lots of years ago.
Wow. Well,
So it's
thankful
always
they
kept
did.
that name.
Yeah, thankfully they did. You know.
It is.
So I want to say thanks to all the people that work there, in front of the scenes, behind the scenes. This takes hundreds of people to make happen.
It does.
You know, and people work year round on it. You know, there's maintenance and so on. So thank you to you all and everybody. I've been there. It's a great event. Make sure. Is that scheduled on your Facebook page?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
So like their Facebook page, Keri's Camp. Okay. All right. Is that it?
Yep.
We done?
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for coming. Okay.
Yeah, it was nice
I'll see
seeing
you.
you.
All right. Thank you
you.
both. Take care. See you next year. No, we'll see you next week. Somebody's coming next week, I think.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm
Yep.
not sure who. But
I appreciate you all being on. Drew Ward and Emily Pettyjohn.
okay.
Okay? Next week. All right. Thank you.
Thank
all right.
you.
Bye-bye. Okay, here we go. So you're watching a show called Weller Does Delmarva. We're sitting right here inside the Milford Diner. Let's brag on Sandy. Just real quick, did you need to say something? Okay. Yep. Oh, okay. So we need to double check on that, but let me check on that, okay? I just need to make sure it's good with all parties involved, okay? I don't want to spring anything on them. I know. I just want to make sure. Is that all right? But it sounds like we're going to have some cupcakes. Cupcakes. How exciting would that be? That was something we didn't think of, Linda. Cupcakes. Right. So there we go. She was thinking of that. Cupcakes. All right. With that said, let's brag on George Luff. Luff and Associates, no problem there. George Luff and his son Tyler, they do our accounting. And you say, well, who needs an accountant? I definitely do, and you need a good one. And if you know, you know. So if you need an accountant, check out Luff and Associates. Milford, Dover, and Rehoboth. Friendly, knowledgeable. They know what they're doing. They're good people to deal with. I've dealt with them for 25 plus years, and it is Luff and Associates. All right. So whether you need some advice, whether you are starting a new business and you want to know how to lay it out, I'm starting like 3 new businesses. And 2 of them are going to be an LLC, but 1 of them needs to be an S Corp, and that's the kind of advice that they give me, in other words. So, and then why? Why does one need to be an LLC, and why does one need to be an S Corp, and why not a C Corp? So they can help you with that kind of stuff. So if you need any accounting help, got any questions, you want somebody to take care of your payroll, they have another thing called Easy Payroll. Easy Payroll, okay? So anyway, with Easy Payroll, they can help you with your payroll for your business, okay? Now, they don't supply the money to pay your help, but they help make it all happen, do all the forms, send in all the required things. So if you need any help with accounting or payroll, call Luff and Associates at 302-422-9699, 302-422-9699. Dial it in that order, okay? Now, all of a sudden, all I can think about is cupcakes. In other words, oh my goodness, we're very excited. We're going to be celebrating our 10-year anniversary on August 26th. It sounds like Sandy wants to make 1,000 cupcakes and bring them in. I'm not sure. No. But anyway, we're gonna have about 100 people here, and we're giving the first 100 people a $10 gift card towards their breakfast. Now, there's a requirement. You have to call. You have to get on the list. Our legal team tells us how to do these things. So you got to dial 422-7336, 302-422-7336. You give me a call. You say, hey, Jim, we're going to come and join you August 26th, and your first $10 of your meal will be on me. Your first $10. So I'm buying 100 gift cards to the Milford Diner, and we're going to give it to you that morning, okay? 422-7336. If you want one, call me now. All right, Dry Zone. You hear me talk about Dry Zone. Now, this is another one. I'm going to wait on that commercial. I will not get it done in time. So I talked about the 10-year anniversary. Don't forget, give me a call right now if you want to be on the list of somebody to receive a $10 gift card to the Milford Diner that you can use the morning of August 26th. August 26th, okay? So what else is going on? I just want to say that we're here. We're inside the Milford Diner. Weller's Utility Trailers is going to be open today. I think they're open already. But we got lots of different guests. We got booked very heavy today. I don't know who did that. It's probably all my fault. But anyway, we're moving through them. So anyway, I just want to let you know that's where we're at. We're inside the Milford Diner. And yes, I see a few tables. I see some more people down there listening to the show. And lots of different people coming and going. So if you want a good place to eat, the Milford Diner is here. They're open 6 days a week. I think they're only closed on Tuesdays, and they have breakfast, and they also have lunch. And another thing, if you want a gift card for 10% off, we have these gift cards that Colin and I are giving out. So you could stop in now and get one from Jim Bosco. He's walking the restaurant and giving them out. 10% off. They're good Sundays through Friday. Sunday through Friday, the 10% off gift cards are. And people say, why is that? Why is that? Because we're trying to get you back here. So we've already got 50, 70 people here this morning. We need to get those people to come back through the week. So we're giving you 10% off. So anyway, if you want one of those gift cards, the 10% off one, please come on in and get one before 9 o'clock this morning, okay? All right, what else is going on? I see different guests are going to be on. And, I hear the music, so we'll take a break. And then we'll go from there. Colin Walls is going to join me. Tracy. If we can switch the next two, I would like to, if we can, okay? All right. Colin, how you doing?
Hey, I'm good. How are you, Jim?
Good.
Morning. Pete Booker has arrived. I've been talking to him.
Pete has arrived. Good morning, young man. We'll be with you in a little bit. Don't go anywhere.
The great radio voice of Pete Booker. You'll hear him in just a
he
minute.
can sing.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. All right, so we got him here, and we've been talking about the new radio station. So we got lots of different things. There's a lot of people on that end too that I know. On the other end down there, I can see them. Yep.
Okay.
So I got to make my way. All right. So
just pay their bill and they'll be fine.
That'll be fine.
Yeah.
We'll see about that.
Right.
All right. So. What else do you want to talk about? Wall Service Center,
Yeah, we can talk
TV
Delmarva,
Wall Service Center,
downtown
Radio.
Milford. Since 1958, we've been in downtown Milford. Auto repairs of all kinds, tires, alignments, timing belts. Your favorite serpentine belt.
Serpentine belts.
Loves the serpentine belts.
Yep.
Talking about them anyway.
Yes, I do.
Not a big fan of having to replace them.
They take a pry bar.
They do, yeah. Well,
Yes.
some of them now don't even do that. Some of them are called stretch belts.
Really?
So they actually are smaller than what you're putting them on, and you've got to have a special tool to stretch them over.
Because I hate it when you take your hand and you try to put it up on the pulley and you tell somebody, turn the engine over.
And then your fingers
and then you
fall
find out
in.
your fingers got in there.
Yeah.
So.
Right. But it won't last long because it'll just take your
Right,
finger
because
right
it
off.
take the fingers off and then it spins around.
Right.
Okay.
So they'll be out of
This
there
is
quick.
no lie. I know a guy that was racing a go-kart.
Uh-huh.
And his chain came off. And guess what he did?
He tried to put it back on.
Oh, he did not only try.
Did he get it on?
And lost a few things in the process.
All right. Did he win the race? That's all that matters.
I'm not sure, but I know he finished it.
Okay.
It's like,
Man.
we'll find them fingers later.
Right.
Turn around and put the chain
three.
on.
Look for my fingers in turn 3.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, turn 3. 3 fingers, please.
Oh, boy. But anyway, Wall Service Center, yeah, we do all kinds of stuff like that. We've been doing it for years. And, when I say years, I don't mean like 2. I'm talking like 65.
65.
Yeah.
Wall Senior Center is now a senior citizen.
Wall Senior Center. Wall Senior Center. That's the
Wall Service Center is now a senior.
Right.
We have a phone
I'm
call.
waiting for Social Security payments to come
I don't
in.
blame you.
Put it on Medicare.
But don't
and all
cancel
that.
your insurance till you get your Medicare card, okay?
All right.
It takes a couple
I'm not ready
months.
for Medicare yet. I got many years ago.
Oh, my gosh. My insurance
you're
man
enjoying
said,
it.
you'll love it. You'll have better insurance than you ever had in your whole life.
Yeah.
So, and I thought it was free. It is not free. It actually has to do with your income. I've had to lower my income to be able to afford Medicare.
Lower your income and your expectations.
That's why we're selling less trailers.
Yeah.
That's what it is. So my Medicare would be more affordable.
That's right.
Oh, my
Anyway,
gosh.
Jim, so we're starting this radio station. We've
Yes,
got
we
this
are.
radio station that's 102.3. It's in New Jersey.
It's in
Everything's just about ready to go with it.
It is. And it's here, too. It's not just in New Jersey.
Right, yeah. Well,
You can
the
hear it.
tower's
Hey,
in South
we have a
Jersey, but
phone
it does
call.
reach-
Do you mind
We
if
do?
we take it?
Oh, no, go ahead.
I
I
think
didn't
it's
realize.
John Carney. I'm not sure. Hello?
Yes.
Who am I talking to?
Bill?
Bill the welder?
No.
Bill the plumber?
Bill? No.
Okay.
Bill? Yes.
All right, Bill. All right, so what's Bill calling about?
On about the 10th anniversary special we were having on August 26th. Is that when it is?
Yep, you're coming?
Yes, I am.
Okay, well then we're going to put you down for a free $10 gift card. Is that okay?
Yes, it is. And I'll be having my dad pick it up, Snooky.
Oh, well, hold on. He's just got to come that day. So, well,
Okay.
Well, wait a minute. Is Bill coming or not coming?
I'm coming with my dad and mom.
Oh, so you want 3 of them. Is that right?
No, just one.
Oh,
Well, who's coming?
They may already have their tickets.
They ain't got them.
No?
They're not on the list. I'm going to put you down for 3.
Okay, that's great, Tim.
Bill plus 2, okay?
Yes.
All right. Anything else I need to know? Are you listening
No,
on the
just-
radio or watching on TV?
I'm listening on the radio.
where?
Everyone
Where?
here is.
Where are you at?
I'm at my parents' house.
Oh.
Okay. In Milton.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right.
And we always listen to your show.
Always.
Yeah. My mom and dad love your show.
Right.
Great.
All right. All right. Well, anything else I need to know?
Nope. Have a nice weekend.
Thank you, Bill. Got you down. All right. Take care. All right.
Missed the part where he said Milton earlier.
What's that? Milton?
Yeah.
Is that where he was?
That's what he said.
Okay.
Well, that's what you said.
Oh, I was presuming. Well, he said they're at their house.
Okay.
So that's
You know
Bill.
who that is?
That's Bill Vent.
Oh, well,
That's
okay.
Snooki's son.
Oh, okay. Okay. Gotcha.
Like when he said my dad, Snooki,
I didn't
that's
hear
when
him
I
say
started
Snooki.
putting it all together. Oh, because you're not
Yeah,
hearing it.
I can't hear as well. because
Okay,
I'll have those in my
okay,
ear, yeah.
okay, okay. But to me, I started connecting the dots when he said my dad, Snooki. I
Okay.
started connecting the dots.
Okay. You didn't think
All
it
right.
was any other Snooki.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I didn't.
Yeah.
All right.
All
So
right.
anyway, radio station's coming along. Now
is,
we're
yep.
prepping for the radio.
Okay. I'll see
All
you
right.
in 30 minutes.
All right. Thank you,
That
Colin.
went fast.
All right. Here we go. All right. Dry zone. Denise, how are you? Good. All right. Now I'm going to rearrange things just a little bit. Going to turn things around. I think I got Eric Williams here. How you doing? Good. How's everything?
Good, sir. How are you?
Good. All right. So what are we talking about today? We got to do a picture first, Eric, real quick. 1, 2, 3. All right. I can't remember what exactly you wanted to talk about. So what do you want to talk about today?
I'd like to talk about the Delaware State Police Museum and our upcoming Family Day.
Okay, upcoming Family Day. All right. So when is that? So the Delaware State Police Museum is where?
The Delaware State Police Museum is in Dover.
Okay.
At State Police Headquarters.
Can I say right in front of the mall?
Right in front of the mall. Perfect. Yeah, right next,
Okay.
right in front of the mall. It's a perfect
right.
location. That's from across from Chick-fil-A.
Yes.
So
Cross from Chick-fil-A. That's a good one.
That's a good.
That's a good one.
landmark as well.
All right.
So yeah, we've been there for 25 years.
Really?
We celebrated our anniversary the same day the division celebrated their 100th anniversary. So we
No
were
kidding.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
thank you. Yeah, it's
So when the state police celebrated 100 years, you celebrated 25.
25. Yeah, we opened on the 75th anniversary. So
Wow,
which is
very
really great.
good.
Yeah, it's a great museum. It's a hidden treasure.
I would say.
I think a lot of one of the most common things to hear people come in. I didn't know you were here, and then I hear, wow, this is a lot bigger than I thought. This is
Right.
amazing, and those are probably the most common things we hear.
What's the charge to go through the museum?
It is free.
It is free.
It is free. Yeah, if you're more
Okay.
we'll take donations because we are not part of the state police.
Okay.
We are a separate entity, so we don't have
Okay.
a line item budget or anything like that.
Oh.
We run on donations and,
Okay.
and grants, so donations are always accepted, and we appreciate those.
Okay.
But it is a free museum to come into. But
All right.
we are very, very larger than people think. We have 7 police cars.
In the building?
Well, 6 of them are in the building, one's outside.
Real? Oh, the one out front.
One out
Yeah.
front.
Okay.
We have 3 motorcycles.
Okay.
I have a helicopter, which is right outside.
Yep.
20,000 photos inside that building, and about $10 million in assets in that building.
Really?
Yeah, we cover 100 years. And when I say cover 100 years, we have stuff dating back 100 years in our
Really?
museum. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's amazing how much we have and what we offer and what we do with the museum.
And what's your involvement there?
I am the operations manager there.
Okay.
So we have an operations
Okay.
manager and an administrative manager. We both run the museum.
Okay.
But everybody else we have is
Like
volunteers.
volunteers? Okay.
Yeah, we have a
All
board of directors and volunteers who
Really?
graciously give their time and help us get everything we have. And you know what? And a lot of items we have in there are primarily donated and by troopers to their families.
No kidding.
Yeah, we don't go out and buy things either. We get a lot of things from troopers and their families and some state police. We recently got a brand new, to us, 2007 Harley Davidson motorcycle that the division was getting rid of because they're phasing those
Really?
out. So we got
Okay.
that donated to us and things along
Okay.
those lines. So we have a lot of really cool things in there. You know. in the
Wow, I
museum.
bet you do.
Yeah.
So it shows old motorcycles, new motorcycles. The first little VW thing is in there.
Trooper Dan's in there.
Trooper
yeah.
Dan.
As I say, he helps me and Carol run the museum.
Okay.
Yeah, he does that.
Yeah.
So and we have that. We have a 1925 Harley Davidson motorcycle, which is what we first rode when we first started the state police. We didn't have cars. We just drove motorcycles.
Really?
And we
No
drove-
radios?
No radios. You drove, and your patrol route was north to south, and there was no Route 1.
Was there blacktop roads or just
No,
dirt?
there was no Route 1, no Route 13 in 1920s, and very few paved roads.
No
and you're driving
kidding.
a big old Harley Davidson, you know.
Thump, hard on the kidneys.
Hard on the kidneys, knees, everything. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so we have that. It's just, we have a mock-up of what our original troop building looks like.
Okay.
It's probably no bigger than 2 sheds. And
Really?
that was the size of our troop building. So you go modern day where they're building a brand new Troop 6, which is huge and
Right.
gigantic. You look at what we have originally, it's the size of 2
They
small
probably
sheds.
had no bathroom in it.
No, there's no bathrooms. We had troopers had guard dogs. We didn't have canines. We had guard dogs back then.
Really?
So they would guard the troop when they went on patrol. Yeah,
okay.
So they guard the troop building. Yeah. So it's amazing the history we have, and it shows the evolution of policing and safety.
Right.
What we started back in the day into what we are today. And people say, well, what do you have? How historic? Yesterday is history to us. So anything,
yeah, right.
We've been trying to participate in the 100th anniversary stuff, and we have things from the 100th anniversary, in the building, and so on. So we have history's ongoing for us. We always try to get great amount of things.
Wow.
And like we have 20,000 photos. We can't display 20,000 photos in the building.
Right.
But we've gotten better with our 25th anniversary of putting those on social media, so we can share those that way with people.
Okay.
So you go to our Facebook page or Instagram page. We post pictures every time, whether it's Motor Monday or Throwback Thursday or it was Canada Day the other day, and we said happy birthday to our neighbors to the north because we have our honor guard with pictures of the Canadian flag and that.
Really?
So we try to do fun things on our Facebook page.
Right.
Yeah.
So this museum's open to everybody?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay. What kind of hours is it open?
We are Tuesday through Saturday, 10 to 4.
10 to 4, Tuesday through Saturday. You don't have to call or make an appointment.
Nope, just come show up. We're happy to be there. We can give you a tour. You can walk through yourself. It's good both ways.
Is it handicap accessible?
Yes, it's handicap accessible.
Okay,
yeah,
all right.
Very much so. Yeah.
Very good. Right on Route 13 on the northbound lane.
Yes, sir. Right next to the headquarters building.
Right there. Look for the big antenna.
Look for the big, right behind. Yeah, right in front of the big antenna. Yeah, it's the building with the 3 flags in front.
Okay,
yeah.
and the state police car.
And there's the Crown Vic. The last Crown Vic State Police had is what's out front. That was our
Is
last.
it really?
Our last Crown Vic, and they were that got donated to us at the when they were done with it. We got that car. So
now, right now, you're celebrating the 100th anniversary of the Delaware State Police.
Yes, sir.
Was there something else today we were going to talk about, or just this?
We were going to talk about our family day next Saturday.
Okay, so that is a week from today, right there.
Yep, well, it's right there. We're doing that in conjunction with the Agricultural Museum, the Ag Museum.
Oh, that was the other one.
We're
okay,
doing
the
that.
Delaware Ag Museum.
The first time we're doing that, we're trying to kind of bring in. Both museums are great, but they're not all day museums.
Right.
So let's make it a day. So So you can go to the Ag Museum. They're going to have cornhole and activities and things like that, and food trucks. And then we're going to do the same. We're going to have face painters.
Oh, so you can come up to Dover or come down to Dover or come over to Dover and go to the Ag Museum and learn a lot, and then come up to the State Police Museum.
Yeah, so both have food trucks. We're going to have Star Wars guys there for fun.
Really?
Disney princesses from the Pursuit Peace, 501st Legion, face painting by Tyra, Smash Mouth Burger, Kona Ice, food trucks. Ooh. It will be a fun day. That's what we're having. And that's on top of what the Ag Museum's having.
Right.
The fun things they're having. So
the food you pay for.
Yeah, food you pay for. Yeah,
food you pay for. Everything else is free. Okay.
And we're trying to do more events at the museum. Like we did Santa Claus this past year. We did the Easter Bunny. Free photos. Just come out and take a photo with them. Have fun. Got a gift. So we're trying to get more people into the museum and learn about it. So,
This is wonderful.
Yeah.
This is wonderful. So so how long have you been involved with it?
I've been at the museum for just over a year.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've never been a trooper. I get that asked. Have I been a trooper? I'm not a retired trooper.
Okay.
I have a relationship with the state police. I was on honorary commander for the Delaware State Police. And done a lot of things with them and do a lot with law enforcement in the military.
You were an honorary troop commander?
I was.
What troop?
Troop 2 in 2018.
Okay.
Yeah,
did you by chance get to do something called the J turn?
I did. That was probably one of the most fun things I did.
I'm agreeing. I got to do that.
That was, and I asked, there was a car that said, "Can I beat this up?" "Nope, you're good." It's like, "Great." They taught me to do J turn, and that was so much fun. It was fun when you're driving it, not as much fun when you're sitting in the back seat.
No, I got the guy doing Facebook Live for me when we were doing it, so that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
That's where you take a car. If say a police officer pulled up to a scene and he's got to back out quickly, and get out of Dodge, more or less,
Exactly.
You put it in reverse, floor it, start backing up. I think you put your foot on the brake. I can't remember.
I think you can or can't. It said you don't.
Right. Turn the wheel to the left, and then drop it in drive and give it some gas.
Give some gas.
Yep. So you go from going backwards to forwards just like that.
In just one fluid motion.
Yeah.
And I luckily I got it right. Not everybody got that right.
Oh my gosh. I wore that car out that day.
Same. Yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
Where were you, Commander?
Troop 5.
Troop 5. Okay.
Bridgeville,
Yeah. Other end. Yeah.
Yep. So it's good. I actually even went to a thing called the Citizens Police Academy. I went to the very first one they had.
With Sergeant Mark. Yeah, Rich.
Yeah.
Rich.
In other words, and that was in the beginning 25 plus years ago I went to that. And it was interesting because a lot of people don't realize it. Being a police officer, I believe, is one of the only jobs or one of the few jobs where in the course of a day you literally can save a life, you can take a life, or you can give your life.
Yes. Yeah.
And a lot of people don't realize that.
It's what they do is amazing. So I've never been sure, but I'm happy that I can support them in what they do. I do a lot of other organizations I belong to and support law enforcement, and it's amazing what they do, and giving them the respect that they deserve and need is the least we can do for people. So yeah.
All right. So if anybody had questions, is there Facebook page? Where do we steer anybody?
You can go to our Facebook page, which is Delaware State Police Museum, or you can go to our Instagram page, which is DSP Museum.
Okay.
So, and that's it. And go to our website, obviously, DelawareStatePoliceMuseum.com.
All right. And people can donate.
You can donate. Yeah, we're always happy to take donations.
Is it a 501c3?
We're a 501c3.
Okay.
We have
3C,
our board of
C3.
directors. I think you know our director, or head of our board, Mr. Dave Lawson.
Oh yeah, Dave Lawson.
Retired Delaware State Trooper.
Right.
So,
and our state senator.
Yeah,
good guy.
Dave's a great guy. He's a great boss, and they've really kind of started doing great new things and updating the museum.
Dave was actually a Milford policeman at one time.
I believe so. Yeah.
I had interaction with him as a child. Yes.
I'm not going to.
That he remembers.
I'm not asking for details on that.
Well, he's got them better than I do. So anyway, he was the only one documenting things. All right. Well, I'm going to let you go. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's great.
How was this?
It's great. I'd love to come back and let me know whenever you need.
I think you're scheduled again.
I think I'm scheduled again with my other capacity, my job. I work for Crime Stoppers. So
we're going to talk about Crime Stoppers. I'll tell Jackie to get you on a couple more times. Okay.
That sounds great. I appreciate it.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks, Jim. You have
Take
a great
care.
day.
Have a good weekend.
You too.
There we go. And I'm going to make my way up there soon. All right.
It's a great museum.
It is. Thank you. All right. With that said, we're sitting inside here, and I think we have Pete Booker on next. We are ready for Mr. Pete. So, Dry Zone and Hello Garage, another good sponsor of the show. We say, who in the world are these people? Dry Zone. So, they've been involved with the show from the very beginning. And I want to say thank you, Bill and Heather Anderson, for your support. This is a sponsor segment, and it's for Dry Zone and Hello Garage. So, Dry Zone is your crawl space encapsulation experts on the shore. They travel wherever. They do a good job. They know what they're doing. They can help you with structural problems. If you have any problems and you need some structural help with your foundation or something like that, they can help with that. If you got concrete that's sinking or sagging or whatever, they can level concrete. They're amazing. They also have another thing called Hello Garage, where they can come into your garage, recoat your floor, put up some shelving, whatever you may need. They've got wall panels for high humidity type areas, whether that's your basement or your garage. So there's just a lot going on. So it's Dry Zone. It's dryzone.com, or it's Hello Garage. You can also like their pages. They got Facebook pages. I'm going to give you a phone number, 302-684-5034. Dial it in that order. It's 302-684-5034, dryzone.com or Hello Garage. And the other thing I wanted to tell you is if you by chance are looking for a new job or a career change, they are always constantly looking to add more people to their team. They are hiring all the time. They're growing like crazy. I'm proud of them. Glad to be involved with them. They've been supporting the show almost 10 years, almost from day one. It might have been day one. So anyway, we're about to celebrate our 10-year anniversary, and we say thank you, Bill and Heather Anderson and Team Dry Zone. Now, I got to take a picture with this guy. His name is Pete Booker. We're looking that way, right there. Let me take my glasses off. I want the only glare to be from my forehead. Pete Booker, welcome to Weller Does Delmarva.
Lovely to see you doing Delmarva this morning.
Yep, we're getting it done.
Yeah, man.
So, Can Do Playground,
yes.
Rotary.
So, yeah.
They've elected you to be here this morning.
Yes, they have, because this is the third Can Do Playground we've done, and I've been involved. I'm sorry, the fourth, and I've been involved with two of the other three.
Really?
And the original one we did up in Wilmington. Okay. In 2000, we opened it in 2007.
Now, this playground,
yes.
The Rotary gets the money together and coordinates with a company that helps Rotary nationwide build these playgrounds.
Yes and no.
Yes and no. Okay.
So basically, the reason this started was in 2005 was the centennial of Rotary International.
Okay.
And the clubs in the northern part of the state wanted to do something to celebrate that.
Leave a mark.
So this was the concept we came up with.
Okay.
And we brought in a company which at that time was called West Recreation out of Easton, Maryland.
Okay.
It's now called Cunningham Recreation.
Okay.
And they create they do a lot of playgrounds in Delaware. Some are more focused on kids with disabilities like this.
Oh,
Some are
okay.
sort of more general use. But these days, they've learned from doing these playgrounds that every playground has a little bit in.
Right.
What we do is we have, there was a company which no longer, actually it's a nonprofit, no longer exists, but we still go by their concept, which is 70% of the playground must be accessible to kids and their families with disabilities.
Okay, 70%. Okay.
Because one of the things you don't think about is you may get a fully enabled child, but they may have a parent in a wheelchair or something like that. So the parent can't get in to play with the kid.
Right.
That sort of thing.
Right.
So the idea of this started with the clubs up in northern Delaware. We then built the second one here in Milford.
Okay.
If you go over next to the Veterans Home,
yep,
it's right over there.
Yep.
That was the second one. Third one built in Middletown. So 07 for the first one, 14 here in Milford, 18 in Middletown.
Okay.
And in each case, we had the good fortune of finding a partner that gave us the land.
Oh, yeah, that's a big part of it. You need the land.
That's the biggest part of it. So in here in Milford, example, it's the city, it's state parks up in Wilmington. The new Can-Do Playground is going to be at a new facility just now getting ground broken called Hudson Park, which is, for those of you who are rail trail fans,
right?
If you go west on 9, it is right there, just west of the Habitat Restore, where the rail trail crosses over Route 9.
Yep.
And it was part of that of a big land grant that the county got, and then this is the Sussex Land Trust. So the Sussex Land Trust, our good friend Jack Riddle, said when we were looking for space, just had a quick conversation with Mark Chura, who runs Sussex Land Trust. He was the executive director. He was actually involved with state parks when we built the first one. He said, "Are you kidding? We're there. We're in. Let's do it." So they're doing that, and they're doing a fair number of the amenities. What we need to do is raise the funds to buy the equipment, and then we're going to participate in getting restroom facilities. Everything else is going to be covered under what Sussex Land Trust is doing with the park. So
like the sidewalks,
parking, benches. We do have a question of the lighting. Do have a question. We need to fence the area, so we're not sure yet who's going to be doing that, but we'll get that figured out. So this is 6 Rotary clubs in Sussex County. We have our club, Lewis Rehoboth, the Rehoboth Beach Sunrise Club, the Long Neck Club, Southern Sussex, which is Selbyville, Georgetown, Millsboro, and Seaford. So all of those clubs are involved in getting this done.
Wow.
The timing on it is going to be, we will be in about 2 weeks. We're getting together and getting all the clubs together, getting representatives, getting the paperwork done on the official partnership to get it done. Then we start the fundraising.
So this is going to happen in a year or so?
Yeah. I'm guessing by the time we get the fundraising done, as I mentioned, they just broke ground this week on the park, so it's happening.
Wow.
So by the time we get the fundraising done, and we'll be working on the design and all that.
Wow.
I would like to say that I could be back here 1 year from today saying, Jim, it's done.
Right.
That's what I think. So that would be, I think, that would be the best case scenario.
Okay.
It may well be another 6 months. It really depends on fundraising, to tell you the truth.
So right now there are opportunities if somebody was watching or listening and said, you know what, I don't really know that much about it, but I'm sitting here planning my donations for the year. I'd like to make a donation, in other words. So how do they do that? Where do they go? Do they just go to Rotary.com?
Well, we have not set up a specific one for us.
Okay.
But if you go to the Lewis Rehoboth Rotary Club site, which is, I can remember what it is. It's lewisrotary.org, I believe. But you can look it up.
They'll find it, right? They'll find it.
And you can email us there,
and they'll get up with it,
and we'll get it.
Okay.
And we can get back to you.
So whether they may want to donate this year or next year, or get involved or help,
or at any point in the future, because once we get this up and running, this technology changes and the needs of kids change. So
that's true.
We're going to try to create a small trust fund,
right,
so that we can do, we can do maintenance, we can do upgrades, things of that nature.
Very good.
Yeah.
I'm really pleased with all these people coming together. It's kind of inspiring, not just the fact that there's going to be this playground, the fact that this many people have come together. 6 different local Rotary clubs have come together. Everybody's working like in one mind, in one accord. They're coming together. So.
And I should also say, before I forget, we will be working in the next 6 months or so with the organizations here in this part of Delaware who serve kids and families and their families with disabilities.
Okay.
So we know pretty much already the kind of equipment we can put in.
Right.
But what's important to them? What are the kind of things that kids like to do? What kind of equipment lends itself to them doing things together?
Right.
I'll just give you one example. When we built the original playground, there was not the understanding or the concepts around kids on the autism spectrum having specific kinds of apparatus at a playground. About 4 years after we built that original playground, they came up with that.
Right.
And so we've updated that. So that's a kind of thing we can put in.
And
those kinds of things happen all the time, but we do need input
from
these
parents
organizations.
and people.
One thing, for instance, we talked about, we had a meeting yesterday. One thing we talked about, which the people building the playground hadn't thought of, is we'll get organizations that will bring busloads of kids with disabilities to the playground.
Okay.
Do you have bus access, bus loading, bus unloading?
And special parking places for buses.
Exactly.
They're longer,
yeah,
wider.
Just things like that.
Right, that's
Those
a
are the
good
kind
thinking.
of things that you incorporate.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm going to have to let you go here in a second, but I want to just say thank you for your involvement with Rotary. Thank you to the Rotary people. Also, I remember you from the radio days, and I appreciate all the things you did for me and my business in those times.
I remember when this program started.
I do too, and I was like...
I was still over there, a couple miles away. Yeah.
Yep. So it's been good, but you're very active in our community. Every corner I turn, Pete Booker's name pops up. So,
my old boss, who retired at 89, used to say, "If you slow down, you go to seed."
So don't slow down.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
The best way to stay active is to stay active.
Yeah, that's true. Yep. Well, thank you. Okay.
Thanks, Jim.
All right.
I'll leave this with you.
Okay, leave that with me.
Thanks.
All right. Thank you, Pete. See ya. Yep. All right. So. Check these playgrounds out. Check out the Rotary Club. Get to know them and make a difference. Make a difference. Leave a legacy. That's what it's all about. All right. What else is going on today? I want to brag real quick on Top Flight Heating and Air. You hear me talk about them every week. They are my heating and air go-to people. So if you need any heating or air conditioning work, I'm sure it's air conditioning that people need help with right now. So if you need any help with your air conditioner, now is the time to give Top Flight a call. They're very responsive. No matter what brand of equipment you got, they can help you out. And they also have this really nice maintenance agreement where you pay like $20 a month. Just hit your credit card once a month for $20, and it includes them coming out twice a year, once a year to get your heater up and running, once a year to get your air conditioner serviced, and they do a good job of that. And then when you need them, if you have a breakdown, you're on the priority. You'll move up the list. You're a priority customer at that point. You also then get a discount on parts and labor if you need anything. But you got the peace of mind of just knowing you're in the club, and the peace of mind of knowing that your stuff is being looked at twice a year. So give them a call. It's 302-329-8003, 329-8003, Top Flight Heating and Air, and on the web it's called calltopflight.com, and you literally can go to calltopflight.com right now and say, you know, my air conditioner's just not been working, I want to get it fixed, I just don't got time to call. You can go there right now and you can schedule an appointment. They have their times available listed right there, and you can do it right then and there. They also do sell and install heaters and air conditioners. They install the ductless systems, and they also install tankless hot water heaters. Good guy, Ryan Brower, good company, family owned and operated. They'll do a good job for you. Their vehicles are lettered. Their people are in uniforms. They're background tested, drug tested. He has a good team of people around him. Give him a call, 302-329-8003. All right, we are sitting inside the Milford Diner. People are coming, people are going. We're taking a break from the radio, so switch over to TV Delmarva right now, okay? All right, so anyway, we're going to continue on TV Delmarva with more of Weller Does Delmarva. Weller Does Delmarva. So next we have Colin Walls.
Oh, I can't wait till he gets here.
Oh, he's coming. He's on his way. So anyway, Walls Service Center, TV Delmarva, Fine Day Radio.
Yeah.
We got it going on. You got it going on.
Yep. Well, we're excited. I mean, we're building out the studio and everything there in Georgetown.
Yep.
So
let's walk through the station real quick.
Okay.
Okay. Let's take a walk there. We're going to get on the bus. We're going to go to Georgetown. So anyway.
Bus tours.
Yeah, we're buying a frequency.
Yes.
We're buying an antenna. We're buying a transmitter.
Yes.
They happen to be located in Wildwood, New Jersey.
They are.
We are going to broadcast from Georgetown, Delaware.
Right.
And that is going to be where the headquarters are. So people say, well, can I get it? You can get it right now. It's 102.3.
Yep.
Turn your radio to 102.3. But... so we had this advertising package, and so many people said, well, I don't want to advertise in New Jersey. Well, why wouldn't you want to advertise in New Jersey? Everybody's coming here. The ferry comes over here 4 or 5 times an hour or two, with those different ferries, and there's a lot of people coming and going from New Jersey to Lower Delaware.
Absolutely is. There absolutely is, yes.
So, do you want to talk about the package or not right now?
No, I don't care.
Okay.
Whatever you want to talk about.
I want to talk about the package. I want to sell
Jim
it.
wants to sell.
Okay, so you got to send me a note. I'm going to give you, some stuff here, how to get up with me. But the bottom line is, we got a crazy package. So if you want to be in our friends and family, so we're saying to you as a friend, we've never been in the radio business. We understand radio. We understand advertising. We understand business. We've never owned a radio station. We need your help. So what we're asking is for a minimal fee of $377 a month. So we're talking to business people that need some advertising or want some advertising.
Or a nonprofit.
Or just want to stand behind us and say, we're with you, Jim. We want to see this thing happen.
Right.
$377 a month, okay? It's the Friends and Family package. You get 100 radio ads, 130-second ads a month for just $377. You say, Jim, that's less than $4 an ad. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
So that's some places that's less than a cup of coffee. So anyway, 100 ads a month, and you could stop at any time, but you could stay forever. And if you stay forever, the price never, ever, ever goes up. $377.
That's
that's the more enticing thing. Don't you wish there was anything in your life you could buy that doesn't go up? So anyway, it's that simple. If you want to get in on it, we got to get you signed up. We're going to go live probably in August, somewhere around there. Maybe sooner, maybe later, but somewhere in there.
Yep.
So the sooner we can get you lined up, the better. Dial this number. Just call this number, leave your name and number, and I'll call you back. 302-751-5001. 751-5001. I'll give you all the details. There's some more perks you get with that, some other opportunities. So give me a call, and I'd be glad to tell you all about it. Or, I will send you an email with all the details. Wall Service Center, you still...
Is it safe to say you're going to be handling
most of it,
to begin with?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So, I'd say...
There is a limited supply. We're not going to sell a bunch of these.
No, we can't.
Because we can't afford to.
Right.
We're just doing it to say thank you for taking a chance on us.
Yep.
And, we had people that, were involved with my show from the very beginning, and they had no idea what it was going to be.
Right.
But we can assure you, Colin and I do know how to do business.
And
we have certainly done enough.
Disappointment with this.
Right. We're giving it to you cheap. Almost for nothing, in other words,
It really is.
Right. I don't want to say $377 is nothing, but for 100 radio ads, it's nothing.
Pretty much nothing.
That's like a giveaway.
Yeah, it is.
So, all right. What else did you want to hit before we go back on the radio?
We continue talking about the radio station. So Fine Day Radio.
F-I-N-E. Fine Day Radio.
Yep. And you'll be able to find us over the air, but we're not quite there yet. But our apps are up and running.
Apps are up. Like our Facebook page. We had almost 150 people like it yesterday.
Yep.
So Fine Day Radio on Facebook.
F-I-N-E,
like the page.
Fine.
Fine.
How to clarify that.
Right. Or just get the other one, too.
Yeah.
And then just move them over.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can do that. But anyway, bottom line is it's Fine. F-I-N-E.
Yes.
Okay? Like a fine wine.
Well, how did we come up with
F-I-N-E.
that? Because that was kind of your slogan
For
back
years
in the
and years.
80s
Yep.
and 90s.
When I was just a
that
little
was your
kid.
tagline at the end of your
have a
commercial, you would
fine
say,
day.
Have a fine day.
And then we added, have a fine day and a Weller night.
Right. And then he figured out he was losing time on your radio ads. So you cut it down.
Right.
Went back
to HAFD. Have a fine day. So anyway, so we're calling it Fine Day Radio.
Yeah.
It's that simple.
I really think we should get some T-shirts made up.
Okay. I made a note.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
All right.
Good idea. We'll have some merch to sell.
Merch to sell?
Yep.
My experience with merch to sell has always been everybody wants it for
nothing.
It's like when I rented
free,
trailers.
yeah.
Guess what? Nobody wanted to rent it. They wanted to borrow it.
Okay.
So I don't know. I'll let you be in charge of the merch locker.
Okay.
Okay? We'll have to keep it locked up.
It's the prize closet.
Right. The prize closet.
The prize closet, yes.
So we're having 100-year, not 100-year, my gosh.
100-year, Jim.
Oh, golly day. A 10-year anniversary of Weller Does Delmarva. And maybe we'll get some Fine Day radio shirts made up that we might give away that day.
Yeah.
That is a great idea.
That is.
That is a great idea. Let me think about it and get on it, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So
we still have more of these to give out. These
and I've had people say people are using a 10%. If you're in the restaurant and you want a gift card for 10% off at the Milford Diner, we've got them. They're good Sunday through Friday. Sunday through Friday. Jim Bosco has been heckling everybody, working the crowd. He's been out in the highway flagging down cars. He was out. There was a guy out in the phone booth. What? The phone booth is going now.
And the guy's gone.
And the guy's gone. All right. I'll see you, Colin.
All right. See you.
All right. The other day, Colin and I figured out where the phone booth used to be here. Do you know where the phone booth used to be here?
In the hallway to the bathroom.
We found a cement pad out there with 2 metal cones or pipes, and we think there was a phone booth out there at one point. Probably. All right.
One in the bathroom hallway.
Okay. Why don't you come on over here and talk on mic? Okay. 1955, Donald's telling me. So anyway, this is Terry. All right. First, we have to take a picture. You got your glasses on?
No, I only need them to read.
Okay. So you don't need glasses to have your picture taken?
No.
Okay.
No.
Did you get your glasses?
I did get my glasses.
Just wanted to make sure. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Did we get the reward?
The reward?
For the finding the glasses.
Yes.
Brian said there's a $25 reward.
Well, they're only worth $1.25.
But he said they're priceless when you need them. He said they're priceless when you need them.
That's true.
All right.
That's true.
Where are you getting glasses for $1 or something?
At the Dollar Tree.
Golly day, I'm going to have to go there more often.
You just get like 20 of them and lay them around the house.
Right.
You know.
My problem is my glasses all stretch. It's this big span of air up here that stretches.
That's that brain.
That brain, I guess.
There.
Okay, this is Terry, owner-operator of the Milford Diner. Is that right?
That's correct. That's
and
me.
How you feeling today?
I'm here. I'm
Anybody
feeling
got
good.
on your nerves yet?
No.
Okay, well, we'll
No.
try harder. We'll try harder.
No.
All right, so what did you bring out today?
I brought our cheeseburger omelet.
No kidding.
Yeah.
A cheeseburger omelet. Have you guys got this picture thing? Look at this thing. That is beautiful. Where'd those hash browns come from?
Well, those come with it.
They do?
Yep, and your
All
choice
right.
of toast.
All right, I got it. Which way? Put it back on the table?
There you go.
Jim, let us run things, is what he's saying. We've got it under control.
Well, it was one of our specials.
Okay.
And everybody loves it so much that we're putting it on our regular menu.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, they love it.
Listen to the crowd.
That's right.
Okay, unless they want you to cut your prices. Then don't
Well.
listen to them. So, all right, how
I've
much?
had people tell me, Terry, you could.
Oh, my
you
gosh.
could raise the prices and we'll still come.
Let me tell you about what I witnessed one day.
Uh-oh.
There was a gentleman sharing with you how much he loved a certain item you have.
Uh-huh.
The best he's had anywhere.
Right.
But he wants you to cut the price on it.
Right.
He said it's too expensive.
Right.
But I love it. It's the best I've ever had anywhere. I'm like, Terry, why don't you use cheaper ingredients
No.
and don't make it as sizable to lower the product? And
No.
you're like, no, we don't do that around here.
No.
You know,
Not gonna
you
use
can't
cheaper
sell
products.
good
No.
food cheap. You can't do it.
No, you can't.
You can sell cheap food cheap.
You can
but
do
you
that.
can't sell good food cheap.
This
All
is
right,
true.
how much is this?
So this is $12, but I want you to
$12?
also know that we use Mule Run meat.
Oh, Mule Run meat.
We've been using Mule Run meat since we opened our doors. We haven't used anything else.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you picked some pretty good meat to buy.
Yes.
They're not far from here.
That's correct.
A
They're
stone's throw.
That's right. But Kenny has been very good to us, and we still pay a pretty price.
Kenny
for
Blessing?
It. Yes. So
So I have a question. The $12, does it include the toast?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just
and
checking.
And the hash browns too.
Well, I want to ask you, why does your toast taste different than others?
I told you we use good bread.
I'm telling you, it's every little thing they do. They do it just because it's like you're doing it the way you would do it if you were inviting people over to your house. In other words, in other words, so you're just not you're not sourcing the cheapest of everything you can.
No.
Well, I admire that's all I'm saying. I think that's a great idea.
It's
okay?
a hard thing to do, but people do appreciate it. And, for those that don't, there are other places for people. So this is what we do here, and
this is how we do it.
People love it.
Do we have any help wanted positions this week?
We are still looking for people. We did hire someone last week. So if you are looking for a position in the front of the house or the back of the house, please stop by and fill out an application. But we are looking for people that have experience, that are responsible, that are going to show up to work with a smile on their face and enjoy what they do.
And maintain a good attitude for more than 2 minutes.
That's right.
Yep. All right. But you're growing is what it is. People are like, what's going on there? And I tell them they want to open for dinner. They want to be open more hours. But it all starts with one thing. You got to have the people to wait on people,
Yes,
in other words.
and I want to make sure that anybody that's listening that is looking for Brian's chip beef, we do not have chip beef gravy today.
Not today.
Not today.
No soup for you.
No soup for you.
All right. So Brian's chipped beef gravy is not available. You're just creating a demand is all you're doing.
Oh,
in
let
other
me
words,
tell
the
you.
day you have it, when might you have it again? In the next 30 days?
Oh, no, we do it every weekend.
Oh, okay,
We do it
okay.
every weekend.
So look forward to next weekend.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, it depends on how Brian's feeling. Hopefully
Okay.
tomorrow, but I'm not making any promises.
Oh, okay. You're open tomorrow?
Yes, on Sunday.
Just
It's our
messing with
biggest
you.
day.
All right. I'm just giving you a hard time. I want to know, is anybody using these 10% off gift cards?
Well, I saw somebody that had a pile of them, like they've collected them.
Really?
Yeah, and they're like, how long are these?
It only takes 10 to get 100% off. Then their
You can
dinner's
only use
free.
one at a time.
Holy mackerel. Denny, is that you over there doing that? That would be a Jim Weller thing.
He had playing cards out there.
Which one do I use today?
right.
So, okay, we made these up. This was the Jim and Colin idea that we talked you into,
idea.
but it's for Sunday through Friday. Sunday through Friday. People say, why are you not doing it on Saturday? Because on Saturday you're already here. It started out, we were giving these out in the diner. Why would we give out something in the diner and let you use it the same day? So it's a ploy. What's the ploy?
Come on back.
Right. We're trying to get you to come on back, okay? To come back another
Come
day.
back, bring your friend, bring your neighbor.
Bring your enemy and make friends, in other
That's
words.
right. Pick
So
up a
anyway.
meal for, your
Somebody.
elderly neighbor.
Hey, what a great idea. I was at a place the other day, and this guy was working on something, and he was sweating and all that, and Colin and I went to lunch. I bought him lunch and brought
That's
it back.
nice.
He was blown away. He's like, how did you know I loved Big Macs? And how did you know I like Dr. Pepper? I'm like, I just bought you what I liked.
Oh,
and
that's
he
so
was,
sweet.
oh, he thought I knew him. It was like, and it was just a guy we just met that morning.
But something
It's
like that touches people, and
Right.
you don't realize the impact that you have on somebody.
I agree.
Yeah.
So we got some help wanted positions. We're growing. We want to be open more. Got some specials every now and then. We need people to like the Facebook page, Milford Diner.
So what I want to make sure that everybody is doing is not going to our old Facebook page, Terri and Brian's Milford Diner. You should
Why don't
be
you delete that
following
one?
Milford Diner LLC on Facebook.
I'd knock that one off. That way they can't do it. I got some old
Yeah.
ones I need to get rid of.
Yeah,
too.
I'm trying. We're in the process of working on it, but
Okay.
somebody, Brian, made up the Facebook page in the very beginning, and
forgot
he
the what you
messed
call it.
up. We had ended up with like 4 pages, and I'm
Oh,
like,
he's an overachiever. I've done that where I've ordered things 4 times in a row, and I'm like, did I really mean to order 4 of them? It's that click that gets you.
My granddaughter ordered some video game. She's 14 months, and she ordered a video game on her parents' phone. So
another overachiever. So.
And Josh said it could have at least been something that I like to play.
Correct.
But it wasn't even something he liked. So.
All right. I'm going to let you go. Is that okay?
Yep.
That's a. What's that?
We got the picture.
We got the picture. Yep.
And this is yours. Do you want me to?
If you could, please.
Okay.
Yep. That is wonderful.
And the one for everybody to try should be coming soon. It's
really?
Here. Okay. It's over here.
Wow. Very good.
Right.
You're amazing. Thank you very much. Is Brian coming out in a minute? No. Okay. I'm just messing with you. All right, now, Dawn Kennedy. Let's brag on Dawn for just a little bit. I'll be there cleaning and care, and you say, wait a minute. This is the lady that does cleaning. Yes, it is. That's what she does. She does house cleaning. So this is a sponsor segment. She's been sponsoring the show for a while. And I just want to let you know, if you want your house cleaned, if you need your house cleaned, let her know. If you have a Airbnb, she cleans Airbnbs. I've got a rental house that I'm getting ready to have her clean up good for me. So she does that. There's a couple other things. So no, it's a no there. I know your question. It is a no. Have not seen yet. All right. So anyway, just want to let you know that Dawn Kennedy does cleaning. So if you own a business and you want your offices cleaned, she can help with that. If you got a camper or a travel trailer, she'll clean the inside of that. So her name is Dawn Kennedy. I'll be there cleaning and care. And I really like dealing with her. She does give discounts to first responders, to seniors, and to military. So thank you, Dawn, for those discounts. And she's very attentive. And I think she's got some help wanted positions also. So if you are, but she's a worker. She's a worker and she's detail oriented. So if you like to clean and you're a worker and you're detail oriented, you get up with Dawn. She is looking for more people, okay? Her number is 302-362-7064. 362-7064. I'll be there, cleaning and care. Dawn Kennedy, and like her Facebook page too, if you would. All right, what else is going on? I'm going to talk about L&W in just a minute. Did I talk about Peninsula Chiropractic? Not yet. Denise Weller, do you feel like joining me? If not, I'll switch gears.
I can.
She can. Well, come on around when you get a minute. I'm going to let you brag on Dr. T, if you don't mind. We're going to do a little segment. Denise was not planning on being on today, but she's dressed pretty spiffy, and I need to show her off here today. So anyway, this is my eye candy, Denise. All right? So let's talk about chiropractic care, if we could. Do you mind?
No, I don't mind.
All right, snuggle up to that microphone.
Yes, snuggle up to the mic.
Pretend it's me.
Okay.
All right. So anyway, you years ago were not a big fan of chiropractic care.
Correct.
And over the years, we've been sending you on down to Peninsula Chiropractic Center.
Yes, every month.
Once a month.
Yes,
and she goes pretty religiously. I'm sorry, I forgot to take the picture. Linda is going to kill me. I've been awful today.
When I hurt my knee, I was going to physical therapy.
Right.
And that took a lot of days out of my time. And so I stopped going to Dr. T for a couple months. And I truly miss it. And I can't wait to get back into it. So.
Can you remember you used to have a little hump on your neck or something like that?
I don't know.
Hump neck.
No, it wasn't that bad.
It wasn't. It wasn't. It was a small something.
The
but
spine you need to keep your spine in a line, and you need to keep your shoulders back.
And you need to sit up like that, right?
Yeah. And it's
chin over the stomach, not.
It's all good posture.
It is.
And so he does. When I get aligned, I feel looser.
Right.
Because I somehow
You're in a line.
always end up kind of shrinking again.
It's
you know
the world,
I mean?
though. It's gravity. It just pulls you forward for real. I mean, you're naturally not supposed to be hunched over. You're supposed to be straight.
Yeah.
You look very nice today. You
Thank
got your little tag sticking
Tag
up.
showing. Okay.
All right. But anyway, you look good. You got the earrings. Are you all dressed up to go to the movies with me?
Yeah. I'm looking forward to going to the movies.
Okay. What are we going to see?
I'm going to go see Indiana Jones with
Indiana
Harrison
Jones.
Ford.
Okay.
I'm excited. I always liked Harrison
We're taking
Ford.
Brody with us, right?
Yes, we are.
Okay, so Peninsula Chiropractic Center, give them a call, 302-629-4344.
Highly recommended.
By Denise Weller. She highly recommends them. I love them. They're good people. So if you need chiropractic care, Dr. Bud, Dr. T, give them a call. So today's show's been kind of busy.
Yes.
Kind of busy. What are you doing today? I'm glad you stopped by. You weren't planned to be here. Is that correct?
Right. I was.
This is like a surprise appearance.
Yeah, I wasn't on the schedule, and I usually don't come when I'm not on the schedule. But I said, you know what? I'm going to learn to work the room.
You were working it.
I did. I was working
I was like, who is this lady?
Yeah. So I decided to come, but yeah, I'm going to go back home and do a little yard work, and then get ready for our trip down to Salisbury.
Let's talk about the hot tub real quick.
The one that I tore up?
Yeah. Yesterday, I leave home in the morning, and we have a hot tub. She stops by to see me midday and says, I cut the hot tub up today.
Yeah.
I said, did you hit it with a lawnmower? What happened? Weed whacker?
Oh, no.
No.
No, we've had this. Once again, I've said we've had really nice hot tubs. We've had the round one, the soft tub, which was nice. We had
Until
that.
the cat fell in it.
Yeah, the cat fell in and then
went all the way to the bottom and scratched it.
Yeah, but the cat
and then
lived.
it leaked. Oh, the cat lived and smiled at us, laughed at us.
Yeah, and this and this hot tub was in our bedroom, and we didn't realize it really had a leak until our carpet and everything
got
started
soggy.
seeping out.
We're like, wait a minute, who's peeing on the carpet hot and heavy here? Oh, it's the hot tub leaking.
So that one went, and then we got a really
nice
one. Really nice.
And it worried Denise to death.
That it was gonna.
That I was going to pass away.
Well,
and
first of all,
how
in the world am I ever going to get this thing out?
That's all she kept saying.
Because our floor,
it only took 6 people to get it in there.
No, but our floor started squeaking bad. Like you'd
yes,
walk
it did.
across
I don't know why it did.
And you could every spot on this one area, you know,
squeaked.
Squeak. So I said, it's
walk on another area.
Floor. I want this hot tub out of here. I'm thinking if anything were to ever happen to you, because I watched 6 people carry it in. And with sweat and everything.
And that was under my guidance.
Yeah, it was. And so it just worried me sick.
It did. It literally worried her sick.
I was going to end up having to take a sawzall to it.
And cut this hot tub up.
Cut it up piece by piece and put it in.
So I bought a new sawzall and had it on standby.
Yeah.
In case I died, she had to get rid of the hot tub.
I go away on a cruise and I come home and the hot tub was gone and I almost cried.
She did.
Had no
she was
idea.
so happy.
Right. But... And it's okay, but we could have put it outside. I would have been okay with it outside. But
I had no idea.
He had that thing sold
in a minute. $2,500.
Yeah,
they were lined up to buy that thing.
And I said we could have put it outside. That would have been all right. But that's okay.
We got rid of 2 things when you were on that cruise.
I know. That was also a trampoline.
Yep, that was bugging you.
Yeah, it was bugging me too, because it's all stuff that I don't know how to get rid of, and you do know how to get rid of stuff.
You can get rid of anything. Give it away, and it will go away.
I know. So anyway, so that's that. So the hot tub that I tore up was one that we had. It was a blow-up hot tub from Intex, like one of those ones. And we used it for a couple years, and then we packed it away, and we had it outside in our porch. So this year we decided to set it up in the yard.
In the backyard.
In the backyard.
It's not even got a roof over it.
No, but I put those little lights all around it. I had these nice little metal chairs that you could sit in.
And the grandkids just ate it alive. They loved it.
But it had a leak inside the wall.
Right.
Like in the wall that's filled with air, it would leak, so it would literally fill up inside.
And pull the sides down.
And pull the sides down. So every day, twice a day, I would have to let the water out and blow the thing back up.
But yet for $500, you can buy a new one.
I know. And we did just think we used it 3 years. And for $500. So that was pretty
cheap.
good. Pretty cheap. But anyway, I got sick of it. I'm thinking this thing's just too laborious. So I took a blade
and cut it up.
And cut that thing up because the trash was coming that day. And I'm thinking I could get half of this thing in the trash can today. So
if I come up missing, realize she can get half of me in the dumpster.
I did. I got it in half of it in the dumpster and the other half's waiting for next
week. Holy mackerel.
So I guess we've been full circle with all these hot tubs, right?
Yeah.
Anyway.
I have to do another sponsor segment before the end of the show. You don't have to leave me.
Okay.
Have I done L&W yet? I don't think I have. I love L&W, don't I?
You do love L&W.
Doesn't it bother you how much I love my insurance
I know,
man?
These people, I don't think, have a great relationship or any relationship
I have a
with
great
their
relationship.
insurance person, and you do.
If I got a question, I'm calling them.
And they answer.
And they do.
They sure
I mean,
do.
I could be having an accident and have a question, you know? Yep. Anyway, L&W Insurance Agency is a sponsor of the show. You know, they've been sponsoring it almost since the beginning, so thank you, Bill Strickland, and I appreciate you as a friend, and I appreciate all the people at L&W that work behind the scenes. There's like 50 of them up there. It's like an army. So whether you need health insurance, life insurance, whether you need car insurance, whether you need hot tub insurance, whether you need renter's insurance, billboard insurance, media insurance, whatever kind of insurance you need, even if you're buying a radio station and you need radio station insurance, whatever kind of insurance you need, L&W can help you out. Lots of advice, lots of input. I'm very happy with them. So anyway, I just want you to know it's lwinsurance.com on the web. Phone number is 302-856-7828. Now that's 856-7828. Been in business over 90 years. Bill Strickland is not over 90. He bought the business anyway, and I'm very happy with him. So that's that. Denise, you don't have to deal with them much, but if you ever do, I'm telling you, they're really... Do you remember the trip we were on and the window our vehicle got broke into?
Yes, that was in St. Louis.
Yep. And I remember the first thing he said to me when I called him. I'm in St. Louis now, telling him my vehicle's been broke into. He said, do you need any money? Like, did they steal all your money? In other words, that was the first thing. And I said, no. And he said, well, get back to your hotel, and I'll have somebody come there and put a new window in.
And that's what they did.
And I'm like, okay. Next morning, somebody's there putting a new window. It was like a nationwide company, Go Glass or something like that, but took care of it all. I didn't have to worry about a thing.
That's right.
Our friend's stuff got stolen. Our stuff got stolen. It was great. The most valuable thing I lost was my day planner that I hand write in.
That's so funny.
And it had when people were born, when people died, when people got saved.
Yeah.
It had all these things, and I rewrite it every year in a new day planner.
Right.
And that's what I lost that I missed the most.
I remember that. That does mean a lot to you.
It does.
They stole my Bible, and I had stuff written in there.
They stole your Bible,
Yeah, I remember I had a little mustard seed taped in it that I had gotten at a special service, you know.
Yeah. But when you speak of L&W and you speak of good insurance people, I'm just telling you, when I need them, they're there. They have, do you remember when we were at AI DuPont having trouble getting something covered for Jimmy?
Yes.
A device?
Yeah.
A device. And I got uptight and I said, here's my credit card. Just put it on my credit card. By the time we got back to Lincoln, it was all resolved.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
No wonder you love your insurance man.
Do you remember the day Jimmy got flown to down there to the hospital in Salisbury, and it was the last day we were with that brand of insurance?
Yeah. I don't know if you should...
I need to quit talking.
Yeah,
I need to quit talking. L&W Insurance Agency and the people that work there do go the extra mile for their customers. Even if you got something weird that's hard to insure or something like that, in other words, they go the extra mile. In other words, you know, they try to find a solution. I love them. You can tell I do.
I know.
It's funny. I love my accountant. I love my insurance man. You know, I got about 6 lawyers I love. Donald, what's up?
You love your family.
Oh, Nuggly. Donald's insurance is going up, I think, just because he gets older 1 year at a time. One day they asked for a picture of his car, and we all panicked. We all panicked at that point.
Does your insurance go up every year?
Every year. Older? We're, two things. If you get older and if your vehicle gets older. As your vehicle gets older, your insurance goes up.
You would think it would go down because it's worth less.
It's worth less, but I think parts cost more if they've got to fix it.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know about that.
Yep. I got a 1995 Chevy pickup that every year I'm thinking, why am I insuring this thing? But I'm so attached to it. I love L&W, folks. I forgot to say, give them a call. Give them a chance. You know, they're not miracle workers, nothing like that. Because, see, they don't control the insurance. They control the level of service that they give you. That's what Bill tells me all the time. When we do a good job is when you need us.
Right.
Anybody can sell you insurance. It's when you need them.
Correct.
You remember when the car hit 19 trailers? And he's like, don't worry about a thing. Don't worry. We got you. We got it all. I got to shut up. I have so many claims. You would think I would be something that an insurance company, but I own so many things. I always have some. Denise, I love it when you're here. I appreciate you being here. We gave Tracy the homemade pretzels that we made.
Oh, I'm sure she liked them.
We didn't make them things.
No,
but we did buy them.
Yeah.
We did buy them.
That was a nice thought that you thought of to think of everybody like that.
I had a ton of them. I bet I was the customer of the day.
I know. I'm glad we did
That
give
lady's
them all
like,
away.
how many do you want?
Yeah, that we're not trying to store them somewhere.
Right, we're not starting our own store.
No, I'm glad they're going.
Yeah. All right, anything else?
No.
We're going to church tomorrow?
Yes, I'm working.
United Church, right across the street here.
Yeah.
You think you're working? You're not sure if you're working.
No,
I'm working the door no matter what.
I am working.
Okay.
Okay.
So we'll be there at United Church.
All right.
What else we got going on? Tell me something. What do you think of the 10-year anniversary, giving away the first $10? You like that?
Yeah. You have a lot of anniversaries.
Oh, I love them.
I know, you do. Wait.
Hint, hint.
Yeah.
Just in case. The other day she said, I'm going to get you a Paula's cake. Man, you can get me a Paula's cake anytime you want.
Yeah, you have to order like a month in advance to get
And that's if she's got time to make one.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. I'm in a good mood today. How about you?
Yeah, me too.
I'm excited. What's happened this week? Anything exciting this week? I can't even remember what's happened this week.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, man.
What did we do? We went to our daughter's house.
We did.
A great party. She has
We
a pool.
had a great party.
I remember when we had all the parties because we had the pool.
We had the pool.
Now we don't have
had
a
the
pool,
four-wheelers.
and it's nice to go to somebody else's
It was
house.
very nice.
Yeah.
And we were not the people letting off the fireworks in town. It was not us.
Jim asked if
I wish I'd never asked.
Yeah. We were in the town of Greenwood. He calls up and says, are fireworks allowed? Because we live out in the country, so everything's allowed. But when you're in town, there's rules. So he was so good to call up and ask. And
Biggest
she said,
mistake I made.
No, they're not allowed. Just
We have an
sparklers."
ordinance, right.
Yeah, we have an ordinance. So we had all these fireworks we were going to let off. We didn't do it. We heard them all over the town.
They're out in the truck.
Yeah.
I'm a traveling fireworks display.
So we had neighbors, my daughter's neighbors, and they said, we don't mind letting them off.
You're on
but-
the air saying all this.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Okay.
Anyway, we did not.
We did not
let off any fireworks, okay? Give me a hug here on the show.
Really?
Just for the heck of it. All right. Look very nice, okay?
Thanks.
Thanks a lot. We're now in trouble.
Okay.
No, we're not.
No.
She was just kidding, everybody.
I was just kidding.
Just kidding.
Yeah.
JK, what's Brody say, JK? I got to go. See you, everybody. See you next week. All right, we're finishing up. What's the name of this show? Weller Does Delmarva. TV Delmarva. If you ever want to advertise on TV Delmarva, call Colin soon. See ya. Thank you. Bye.